Speakin Slang.
Talking shit.
Nah, what is it? It's Speakin Slang.
Talking shit. We back once again.
Gun keep jamming and shit, man.
Blah, dun, dun, dun.
What's up, fellas? How's everybody?
Everybody's
We're good.
Access granted.
Yeah, bud.
We're good right
Episode
now.
10. This is episode 10.
No, you gotta say episode number 10 in my too short voice. Know what I'm saying? About to retire after this one. Know what I'm saying?
This episode 20.
DS.
Oh, it's episode 20.
I mean,
Yes.
20. No, they did. It's 10, but we keep it clean. I was waiting for somebody to catch on to that shit.
Excuse me, take two.
Real shit.
That's like low key, a little milestone, right? Like you double digits now.
Yeah, double digits. 10, man.
That's
cool.
10. It would have been 11 if we didn't lose that one show. You know what I mean? And then we got the pilot, so we getting up there.
Damn,
We're getting up there, buddy. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
man. So let's tell the people, who am I with today? To my left.
Man, I am B.I. Double G Church. Hustle hard from the first all the way back to the motherfucking first. A.K.A. Mr. Get It How You Live. A.K.A. Mr. Excitement. A.K.A.
And across from me, we have.
My name is Saquad, man, aka King Quad.
Woo!
Damn, that's always something new every week. Next week is we'll be like,
Come again, say what?
yeah, right.
Freestyling, man.
That's funny as
It's going to be Quazaddy.
Yeah, right. Know what I'm saying? That's only Zaquan and shit. That's it.
King Quad, aka
Man, Quaz.
That's funny as
Quality
hell.
Control. Competition.
It just keeps going, just keeps coming with it.
Competition.
Man.
No competition, Quaz.
I like King Quad. I like King Quad.
Yeah, I'm
That's
fucking with
dope.
that,
That's
for
dope. We'll get
AKA
that.
one take one.
Access granted.
AKA one take Quad. To my right, I have.
Obviously, you know it's your boy Scotland, the hustler. AKA, tell your mama to page me. AKA, who's that in that 6'4"? AKA, oh shit, that's grandma. We already speaking slang and talking shit,
Oh
man.
shit,
That's
that's
how it goes.
grandma.
But hold up, you know what I'm saying? You introducing us like Morgan Freeman. I'm just saying, like, who
the fuck is you?
Speak over voice ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So it's Benny Domino, a.k.a. Big Ben, a.k.a. Ben 10, a.k.a. the most critically acclaimed rap nigga in the game. Y'all know my name.
A.K.A. Kanye Face.
A.k.a. Google me.
A.K.A.
That's funny as
Ash
hell.
Uncle.
A.k.a. Ash and Uncle. You know, tonight we got a special guest. Got a special guest in the building. I'm calling him out. He don't want to be called out. I'm calling him out anyway. We got Big Kane in the building. C. Kane in the building.
Kane, shout out C. Kane. Boop, 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 boop.
They're gonna play that back. It's gonna sound like he in a parking lot.
What up? It's on a jail call and shit. We had to accept them charges first. Hold on.
And you know, and
One more again.
one more again.
Baby.
About to get
You
like
know,
a job in this motherfucker. So he gotta get
another
important
one.
shit. He gets slang
That's a
talking
bouncer.
shit,
It's
man.
just out of
Speaking
control.
slang.
Yeah, you gonna fuck around and get shot.
Domain in the building.
That was funny as hell.
Bro, shit.
How y'all feeling today, fellas?
Man, fucking awesome.
I just seen y'all niggas yesterday. Y'all know I'm mine, man. We just did a show. We just did a show 2 days ago. Son. How y'all feeling?
Hey,
Okay, but how you
Shit,
feeling
Jay.
today? That's
I'm great,
the question.
man. I'm great. I'm
You
always
great. You
good.
should
You know
be
me.
great.
I'm the
You should
mayor,
be well
man.
rested. That's for sure.
I'm the
Well
mayor.
rested.
You know I'm the
You
mayor.
should be pretty. All that
You
beauty
giving
sleep
away
you
the
getting,
sauce,
nigga.
You know I'm pretty,
Damn,
nigga.
boy.
I'm pretty. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, these ain't naps, they curled. You know what I'm saying? Like, we combing through bees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga combing through these bitches.
man, why niggas always want to incriminate me, man? That's funny as hell.
Sure.
Why we always like shooting at me, man? Like I'm always, I'm not the
You,
only one with hoes
look,
on here.
when you the mayor, you want to face public criticism, baby.
You're absolutely
That's
right.
what happened.
In all publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying?
Is the number one sleazeball, you heard?
Hey,
Number one.
these niggas
The
is
number
out
one sleazeball.
Number one.
God
sleeve.
damn, man.
Well, what?
I'm the
Hey,
number one
shout out Soundboard Scott. Shout out Scott Hustle, yo.
Oh
Scott
man,
Hustle.
thank you, man.
Oh shit.
All right, so what we got on the agenda today is number one.
Go?
Last time we talked about,
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, what you say?
I just said where you want to go because we usually go dark side sports. We go up them side.
I know. I don't want to go dark side right fresh out the gate. I just want to say.
I said where you want to go.
So remember last time we were talking about how Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher don't wash their ass or wash their kids.
That shit just popped up in my feed too. I just seen some more shit about that.
Why Jake Gyllenhaal came online and said the same thing? So he's talking about now all the white celebrities.
Source code?
I shouldn't say all white. I don't know if they all white, but all the ones that appear to be white. They keep coming out and saying that they don't wash. They don't wash.
They don't wash, but
they about to make this shit a thing. For some
why
reason.
other people worry about what other people do? If they don't want to wash their ass, they don't want to wash.
It's in the news. If it's in the news,
first off, hold on.
You just don't be around.
If they don't want to wash their ass, they don't want to wash their ass. But we live in Arizona, goddamn. It's too goddamn hot to be smelling like that, goddamn it. Nigga, they make the air stink out this motherfucker. You don't even want to taste the air.
It's not even about. I just think to me, it's not even about what they do personally. Like that's on them. But my thing is like, what does that like? Is that like a cultural thing? Like, is that happening more often than we think it is?
Well,
they trying to make it a thing.
It might be because I seen some shit a few months ago, fam. It was these Europeans and shit. And they said they don't always wash their legs when they get in the shower.
I seen that.
How the fuck you don't wash your legs?
I was watching Jimmy Kimmel
crazy.
and LeBron James was on there. And they asked me, he's like, when you get in the shower, do you wash your legs? I'm like, what type of question is that?
He asked LeBron that?
He asked LeBron that
That's because it's like a thing. They don't do it.
Pink toes, they said they just get in the shower, but they just hit their hot spot. They said the water runs down, so it should be clean.
Look, I've only watched this show one time, and I remember specifically. You know how in the Jimmy Kimmel show where everybody else is hosting the show and shit, right?
Yeah.
You got somebody. Yeah, it was Arsenio was hosting the show, and LeBron was on there. And the person that asked him that question was the dude, the little fat Spanish cuz that be in the side. What's his name? I forget his name.
Guido.
Yeah, or something like that.
That ain't his
name. Ain't Guido. His name is not Guido. I forget his name, but
it's close.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, you know how they got somebody hosting it every week, like Anthony
and it hosts
like Gizmo or something.
It is. I think it's Guido.
It's Guillermo.
I was close. I knew I was in the right family.
Gizmo, like
Quiznos.
Don't get it. I almost got busy in the Quiznos bathroom.
Shout out Guillermo, man, for everybody fucking his name up.
But anyway, they asked him that question, but it was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I was like, why would they ask him that? But I was like, I guess it's a joke. But that, obviously now it's a real thing.
Arsenio Hall asked him?
No, the dude that I'm talking about.
Okay, Guillermo.
But Arsenio was hosting this week. Because, like last week it was like Anthony Anderson hosting. It was just been multiple different people hosting the show, I guess.
Oh, that was some new shit.
No, they do that in the summertime because, he take vacation. So they just have other people.
But I mean, when what's his name? That was some new shit.
That's the only time I've ever watched it. That's why I remember it so vividly.
How you don't wash your legs, though? That shit got to be full nasty as fuck.
Well, because if you're not washing your legs, you're not washing your feet.
But that all gotta feel nasty as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, and then where do you stop? Like, do you stop at the waist or do you stop after the knee?
Look there with spirit fingers, like, and then I'm out.
Man, they said they don't wash their legs. They said the water just runs down, so it should be clean. I don't understand that. Well, but just
stop at their nipples.
You said they stop at their nipples. Well, that's nasty.
If they the nigga the whole leg, nigga, that's half your.
Hey, listen. 4 thumbs down to anybody don't wash their whole body when they in the shower, dog.
Access denied.
4 thumbs down for that
Seriously.
shit. If you in there, you might as well do the whole job. But that's the perfect time to segue into my first news story.
Oh, here we go. Somebody didn't kill somebody in the shower.
The Tattletale Strangler. The Tattletale Strangler strikes again.
Strikes again.
On the next first 40.
All right. They be coming through like Ron Burgundy and shit like the flaming torch was denied a bank loan. I'm like, that goddamn, like this wild shit. But anyway, go ahead.
Man, I'm trying to keep it light, man.
Keep it light, because the last time we had to talk about a trans man that raped his mom.
Yeah, and look, you know what he said in the trial? Hey, speaking of health,
you know what topic we should get on, you heard me? We should get on what's going on in this world dealing with these white folks, how they build this shit out of space and shit.
Hey man, we got a lot of shows. I'm gonna start early. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna segue right into since we were talking about showers. We're gonna segue straight into the story. A woman in UK
Call me the health
is
inspector.
allergic to water. Explains how she actually takes a shower.
How? Explain.
Allergic to
I'm
water.
reading. You know I'm reading. She's allergic to water.
That's
I don't want none of that box.
she ain't allergic to water. She just don't want to take a shower. She don't want
Bangers and mash. That box got
Yeah,
it.
that's it. How you mean allergic to water? Like,
A
you
woman
need that to
in
live.
UK
So if she drink that shit, she'll die. But it takes the body 7 days without water to survive.
But how does
What's
she
some shit like
sweat?
Three
Like,
days.
'cause if you
Oh, 3
sweat,
days.
3
Oh,
days.
it's 7 without food.
Yeah,
Seven
you can go forever without food. As
So
long as you
hard
got clean
she
water in
is
the
to
sun,
shower,
you can go forever without food. You
Yeah,
don't
if you don't
have
have
to eat.
water in 3 days,
What,
you're
3
about
days
dead.
without water?
Styles P said
over.
it takes water to live. We learned that in the basics.
My word.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
All right, can you
3
tell me
days.
how does she wash up then?
a woman from UK with a water allergy has broken down what she has to do to endure a simple shower.
She used milk.
Almond milk,
I
too.
bet she used milk.
So her name is Nia Selway, 23, suffers from a rare skin condition known as aquagenic pruritus,
I don't know who makes this shit up.
essentially causing an allergic reaction when her skin comes in contact with water. For millions around the world, the ability to use water to wash ourselves is something we take for granted. For Nia, or Nea, I don't know, she's European. At least she looks it. She might be. I'm not sure. There's a long, quick, painful process to a shower. She explains how she prepares for a shower. With an allergy to water, having to wash is really difficult. I'm starting out by taking my blood pressure and temperature, then selecting my sensitive, skin-friendly products, she says. I'm taking this dry brush and rubbing it over my skin to exfoliate and get rid of some of the dead skin that builds up on my skin. Then jumping in the shower, it usually takes around 5 or 10 minutes before the pain starts. But once it does, it can last anywhere up to 3 hours after the initial contact with water. When I jump out of the shower, I'm in a lot of pain, she says. She just has videos on TikTok, I believe it. So, and in the second video, she documents and goes through the aftermath of the shower. After I've dried off and moisturized my skin, I'm in a lot of pain. I literally just writhe around in my bed until the pain stops and I start feeling exhausted.
Where's she work at?
It didn't really say that. I hope
That's
it's
how you
working
get
well.
ready for work in the morning.
Well,
if
she
you
starts
can't.
sweating though.
That's what I'm saying.
She takes
She obviously don't do that shit
painkillers.
every day.
She takes
I'm sure
painkillers
she
and
does.
anti-sickness
To
medicine
make her think she's allergic.
if she has
to
a
shit.
particularly rough reaction,
She must be.
and make sure to eat something in order to keep her energy up, even though it tastes like cardboard. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. It just says she eats
That's what it
something.
said.
While her blood pressure didn't change massively in the clip, her temperature surged to 41 degrees Celsius, which is considered to be a fever.
What is that? Like 102 Fahrenheit?
The Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
So I
I know.
usually use like Google or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But if you want to Google and see what 41 degrees Celsius, but if it's considered a temperature, that means it's 102, 103.
Yeah,
because the
'cause-
temperature for an adult is, I think, it's over 101.
No, that's 105.
I was one of- I thought it was
107, you're fucking dead. Like,
105.8.
107,
Yeah,
you're-
107, yeah.
107, you're fucking pretty much toast. You know what I'm
I
saying?
work one
Not
time and told my
instantly.
boss my fever was 105. He was like,
Go to the hospital.
it was like, stop everything you do.
Stop
It
everything.
was Chris, nigga, and this nigga was a paramedic before.
She said, stop everything
That
you're
nigga Choo Choo,
doing.
shout out Choo Choo.
Nigga,
That's
that
funny
was
as
the
hell.
funniest shit ever. That was some real. I really said that shit.
My shit was 105. How are you even talking on the phone right now?
You should be passed out somewhere.
Nigga said,
That's
hang
crazy
up,
though.
call 911.
Hey, real shit. Go jump in an ice bath. They're gonna die.
He was sitting away.
That is funny as hell.
What?
Him gonna be dead.
That's funny.
So
as
yeah,
hell.
she is allergic to water.
That is there anyone else on the planet like this?
There's people allergic to
That's
sunlight.
Yeah,
Water.
yeah. But
I've never heard of that
but-
ever in
well,
my
I mean,
life.
and
What
you
you
know
call
there's
it? It's called
people
aqua
allergic-
what?
Water.
But you could be allergic to oxygen.
aqua pruritus.
Aqua
Everybody
pruritus.
doesn't sweat either. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen like professional athletes out there booming. They don't be sweating. Like, how the fuck ain't you sweating?
One of my employees, she has a condition. She doesn't sweat. She has a condition where she doesn't sweat, and so she has to take like I don't know medicine.
She has detox and shit.
She can't be outside, a long time. Like she literally like has no sweat glands.
Ooh.
So she could like overheat like that.
No sweat glands.
Yeah, she doesn't have them.
Oh,
it's a condition.
Shit.
She was born without them.
You working that bitch? They fucking kill her.
No sweat glands.
No sweat glands. Damn. That's like pigs don't sweat.
She get made so swelling up, going
Pigs
Super
don't
Saiyan or some
sweat?
shit
Yeah,
like that.
pigs don't
Like,
sweat.
No shit.
That's why the
they
meat's
wrap
so
around
salty.
in mud to keep themselves cool because they don't have any sweat glands.
That's why the meat's so salty because all the sweat staying inside.
Mm-hmm. They really can't sweat.
I mean, you're telling me about my bacon and shit.
I don't know if that's true, but they
No, that's
can't
true.
sweat. Yeah.
Nah, that is
That is true.
I know both of those
Wow.
things is definitely true, but it's like, damn.
That's why it's so
It's
salty.
better than knowing that.
So when you eat bacon, it's pig sweat.
You can't poison a pig either.
You could poison a pig.
No,
You can't poison a pig.
A pig can eat anything.
No,
You
they
can't
can't.
poison a pig,
You can't
bro.
poison a pig.
You can't poison a pig.
Y'all grew up with
can eat anything.
pigs.
Trust me, you cannot.
Ain't no head of
You
pig.
can't poison a pig.
You could poison a pig.
I tried.
He tried.
He's from the know ya. He's from that wild magnolia.
He said, I tried to kill that motherfucker. He kept talking about that spider in that web. I tried to kill that motherfucker. He wouldn't die.
Hey, yo, I've never heard
I
that
always
before.
thought
You
the pig
can't
was- I
poison a
thought-
pig?
you can't poison a
Is that
pig.
on personal opinion?
No, it's science, man. You can argue with science, baby.
Alright, word.
And look, Benny Google thumbs about to get that. You know what I'm saying? You can't poison
Benny
a pig.
Google songs. That's a dope ass
Sound
name.
like some old southern.
Can I read it? Should I read it?
old
Yeah.
southern,
Yeah. Hold on.
Read that shit.
Hold on.
Wives' tale type shit.
They will eat anything.
So the claim that pigs are difficult to poison is, in bold letters, false. Strychnine, a compound found in pesticides, is highly toxic to most animals, including pigs. The median lethal dose for dogs, so then they give you the dosage, but you can poison a pig.
Okay, fair enough. With strychnine.
Where you
But
gonna-
a pig eats
Hold
rotten
on,
shit.
things that are toxic to pigs: algae, hardware disease, lead toxicity, mycotoxins, pesticides, salt poisoning. You could kill a pig very
Oh, well,
easily.
I was misinformed then.
Yeah.
Apparently, you cook a pig very easily. There's a lot of bacon on the show.
Yeah.
But I was misinformed. So I got to retract that statement because you can poison a pig.
I mean, according to Google.
Hey, I mean, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? You can poison a pig. I heard all my life you can't poison a pig. I believe that shit because pigs.
I mean, it might be really hard to poison.
Because they fight.
Who tried to poison a pig and said you just can't do it?
And,
you know?
I gave them bitches bleach, chicken, every fucking thing.
why would you give him
Rat
bleach?
poison.
Why'd you want to kill him?
Because I wanted.
He wanted breakfast, motherfucker.
He said, I wanted to see what they died.
He wanted breakfast, motherfucker. That's what he wanted.
That's cruel as hell.
No
Peter, we
wild
just
man.
playing, Peter. If you listening out there, people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Tell
Damn.
me how I love me.
Peter pop out.
What else we got? What else we got, Whoopi? You know why I say that because she's the moderator on.
That little talk show shit.
Yeah.
So the current infrastructure bill that the government is trying to pass,
Yeah.
there is a bill in that that's going to require new cars to come with basically a breathalyzer test.
All
Stop
cars.
it.
No bullshit.
Wow.
So wait. I don't understand. So you're gonna have to use the breathalyzer before you start your car,
Yeah.
before you drive off the lot.
No, off the lot, every time. Like it's installed in your car.
it.
Period.
Like every time
As
you
of
get
forever.
2026, they're looking for 2026.
to stop
Damn.
drunk driving.
So every time you get in
That's
your
ill.
car, you got
You will have to blow because your car has to. It
Not
says-
if your car's from not right now.
No, not right.
If you just keep
Hold
the
up.
same car.
You might have to get one installed to pass emissions though, or some shit.
It might
You know
be
what
on
I'm
some
saying?
funky shit like
Well,
that.
this world ain't
You
even
never
gonna be
know.
here by 2026. I ain't worried about them cars.
If they did create some shit like that, you got somebody.
The infrastructure bill is 2,700 pages long, and in that provision, directed by the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, is to issue regulations for new motor vehicles requiring them to come
Secretary of
equipped.
Transportation.
Yeah, Secretary
That's
of
Pete
Transportation.
Buttigieg.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's who he is now.
Well, look, you might reach out to the community.
Yeah, I got a
Tell that
problem
nigga,
with
you know
Pete.
what I'm saying?
Cause what's up with that?
Who's that?
Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't cultured.
He actually was running for president in 2020.
He was. He just ran.
I'm sorry. Was that 2020?
No, this last one. Yeah, that was
2020.
The election was last year with the pandemic.
Yeah,
They voted in
2019.
Yeah, 19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was just this. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It seemed like it been forever, right?
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker. Even though the time ticked fast, COVID kept everybody in the house, slowed shit down. It seemed like it seemed like that was forever ago.
Damn.
Nigga, I told my homie the other day, I said, damn, I never thought I'd say this. I think I miss Donald Trump, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Cut the mic.
That's funny as hell.
But anyway, so I didn't know Buttigieg was Secretary of Treasury.
Yeah, he's a new Secretary
So
of
anyway,
Transportation.
he put into this infrastructure bill. Now, infrastructure is supposed to be to fix roads and bridges and things of that nature. The politicians be sneaking little sneaky old fuck shit into these
27
bills,
pages.
man.
Who knows what's in that bill?
2,700 pages.
You gotta read
That's
the
what I
clause.
meant. 2,700.
The small print. You gotta read in between the lines.
So-
2,700 pages. Everything's small print.
That's absolutely true. But you gotta read the smaller print. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit. You gotta pull out that magnifying glass.
So it's to issue regulations for new motor
Did it
vehicles
pass?
requiring them. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. The infrastructure bill didn't pass yet. The infrastructure bill, the infrastructure bill is supposed to be 1.2 trillion, but now they got it down to I think it's 700 billion or some shit like that. I forget the number. I'll let y'all know when I come across it. But so the cars will be equipped with advanced drunk and impaired driving prevention technology. The new prevention technology will have to now these when I say passively, it's in quotes. Passively detect whether a driver is impaired and passively measure his blood alcohol concentration to see if it is above 0.08% limit set by the federal regulations.
Okay, how y'all feel about it?
You know how many late nights that's gonna fuck up for me?
I was just getting ready to say.
Keep your Honda, baby.
Tonight will be a problem.
I'm a Honda Belly.
I think ultimately it's. I hate to say it. I think it's a good.
No, it's
thing.
definitely it's a great thing.
I
It's
think
actually
it's a good thing, but I don't think.
see the argument for it.
no, it's definitely a great thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, damn, like
I think it's a good thing, but I also think.
they're gonna bring jitneys back.
I think that's. Well, the jitney, but the jitney would have it in their car too.
What's that got to do with me? I'm in a jitney.
You say you can be drunk as you want.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Hey, for y'all who don't know what a jitney is, it's a Pittsburgh term. It is. Some people call them gypsy cabs, depending on where you're from.
They do. They
But
say jitney in Jersey too.
It's basically what Uber and Lyft is before Uber and Lyft.
Illegal than the motherfucker.
It's a flat rate taxi service.
Or grandma used to be arguing
Man,
like, I'm not
hey,
giving you.
Look, you want to argue the line of legality. Slavery was legal. Segregation was legal. So you want to argue illegal? I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's illegal, but it's like
I think that the
they
jitney
had whole
drivers.
jitney stations. Like,
Yeah,
so you just
exactly.
walk up like, can I get a car? There's like 7 niggas in the crib like us.
business to me.
There's 7 niggas in the house like us. Y'all all got a car. Like, you need to ride where?
And we
Give me
need to bring that
$12.
back because one thing COVID taught me, you better learn how to get it for yourself. So
Out the
we need
mud.
to bring jitneys back. Fuck the bullshit.
My dad still jitney.
brushing dirt off my shoulders.
My dad jitney to this day.
Shout
So far ahead of this
word up.
to get it out
Shout out to the jitney. Shout out to the gypsy cabs. Shout out to
Man, I'll call a jitney right now. I still know the number, baby. Out on
word.
Swissville Avenue, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And they'll
Yeah,
come
right
all the
there
way to
over
Arizona
real
for $12.
That's funny.
so yeah.
No, but look, I'll say this as I ain't even gonna ask.
As someone who
I ain't
drives
gonna-
drunk, that's what you about to say?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't do that anymore. But
on the record.
Nigga, I was joking. You
on
agree
the
with me?
record,
We'll do that no more on the
I'll keep it
record.
real. I'll keep it real. This was 8 or 9 years ago now. But I did get a DUI, and so I've had a breathalyzer in my car before.
Yeah,
So,
Arizona don't play about that.
so you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, look, the thing about it is, nigga, I done been on the side of at a gas station on the side of the road. You can't start your car. I ain't had an ounce of.
Hey, look, my
I
homeboy's
ain't had-
sister
I ain't-
be
I,
having
nigga,
that
I
same
didn't have a
shit.
drop of liquor
Yeah.
for 48, 72 out. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking what do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
But that shit
but it's
fucks up.
still
You
fuck
fuck.
around to be some bullshit. And then you gotta call niggas. You gotta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was like some shit to where it's
Mouthwash
like
will set
30
you
or
off.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
You can't even
yeah.
try to start the shit again. Like, nigga, that should be some wild
Nigga,
shit.
mouthwash, and if we do it like 2 or 3 times,
You gotta go work and shit.
Take it to a
Nigga,
station.
You know, it's funny when I first moved to Arizona, I was riding around and this cat, you know what I'm saying, was in his car, and he was like, he had came, picked me up, we went out, and he was like, I need you to blow. Like, I didn't even know what it was. I had never seen one before. He's like, I need you to blow in this. I'm like, I'm not putting what? He was like, no, so, you know, so we can leave. I'm like, what are you talking about?
definitely had
Yeah.
But then I realized that it was a breathalyzer. He was
My
drinking, I
people's-
wasn't drinking, and that's how we had to get around. But I say that to say this. There's a way around it. You just bring a designated
Way around
driver.
everything.
They're gonna blow in it. Everybody gonna keep.
I don't know. Man.
Trust me.
Because you gotta keep doing it every.
Hell.
You gotta keep doing it like every 3 minutes though.
No, you don't.
Yes, you. Oh, some of them.
No,
Some
yes,
of them.
you do.
No,
Yes, you do.
Not once the car is started.
Yes, you do.
If the car is
While
in
you're
motion,
driving.
Yes, you're
Yes,
driving. Yes,
absolutely.
it'll start beeping.
No,
You
it's
gotta
not-
do it
it's
again.
not- have to do that.
It may be depending on how aggressive your DUI is, but it's not every 3 minutes. You have to do it
It's
like
not
the
every
first 3
3
minutes.
minutes. It's random.
And
No,
then,
yeah, and whenever it comes
random.
on.
And then I think it may be like per mileage or some shit like that.
It's
It may be like per mileage after that, but you do have to continuously keep hitting that.
while
motherfucker.
you're driving.
Yes.
So, but it's not gonna stop your car if you.
It's
Yes,
not,
it will.
It's not
Yes.
going to
No, it won't.
immediately stop your car. It's one. If you fuck around and fail that shit, it's going to tell you whether it's 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. You have this amount of minutes
to pull the fuck over.
It'll keep beeping. I've
not
actually
doing
rode with
shit.
someone. I'm saying
and
like,
it'll just like gradually slow you down.
it'll cut
It'll
off.
cut off.
It'll
It's
cut
It's not
off.
just gonna hit the
I don't
brake.
know.
It'll be
That'll
like,
cause
you
an
know how some of
accident.
the
I
people
ain't
used to,
never been,
you know what I'm saying? Some people got to pay their bill like on their car every week, and the sensor, if you don't pay it, you'll just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that.
It'll cut your car the fuck off.
What?
Yes.
No, what are you
While
talking
you're
about?
in motion, you know how like people when their car knows the shit, and if they don't pay it on time, they can't start it because they got a button that'll shut your car off.
No.
It's basically the
They
same
stopped
thing.
that. Yeah, they did have that at one time because that became dangerous. A couple people got.
Cause that's what I'm saying. Like if they just stop your
They-
car.
Well, no,
it
like-
was like that at one
Well,
time.
look. Honestly, I don't know if your car will just shut the fuck off, but I
That must
bet
have
you
been-
what.
That's what- listen,
Once you
nigga.
turn your car
It
off,
happened
it won't
before.
start again. You gotta
Start
take it
back
to a
up.
service station,
Yeah.
get towed into a service station, and get your shit reset, pay money, all this other bullshit.
Oh, I don't know, Pete. You might need to revisit this one.
Well, look, the thing is, there's too many things that can set it off, and everybody don't drink. I mean, I think
it doesn't make sense to make it mandatory for everybody.
every vehicle,
That doesn't
every
make
car,
sense to me.
Nah.
Because if you're going to do that, then why not just have? Don't they have the
But
the auto drive vehicles that you don't even have to? What's with them Ubers ones they was doing
Teslas
all
and all that
for a
shit,
couple
though,
years
yeah.
ago, and then they started getting in accidents, so they stopped doing it. The ones that
But honestly, that is borderline authoritarianism. Like, I mean, because you're still infringing upon
Freedom.
Yes,
but
freedoms.
But then, yes. But then the question becomes: should you have the freedom to drive drunk?
No,
You know what I mean?
no.
Like that's kind of like that's a.
So should it go off
Also,
someone's
again,
background then? Like you do a thorough
not
background
legally
check, and
drunk
then
until
you
it's
could buy this
108.
car, but it has to come
They're
installed with
talking
this.
No, they're talking
No,
about
that I
all
like.
the cars
What about that?
going to be installed.
What about that?
So, like, if you have a DUI,
If you ever had one in your life, I don't care if it was how many years ago or whatever. They do a thorough background check on you or whatever.
But-
now you can only buy this car.
But that's just like not giving felons jobs. You see what I'm saying? Because you did some shit back in the day. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No.
but it's a little. Yeah.
What
but
if the stipulations with it
that's
though?
tough.
What if the stipulations like, all
That's
right,
tough.
well,
I don't.
if this is the first car you bought since that happened to you,
Yeah.
Oh,
then you got to have like so many years with nothing, and then we'll take it off, and then don't even worry about it no more.
That's still a tough one.
how you feel about it, Kane? How you feel about the whole situation? He like, what y'all talk about? He don't even know what we talking about.
I'm here, nigga. That's enough. See Kane in the building.
He's like, nigga, I already spoke, nigga. He ain't heard a word.
Can't stand the
Wait till we
gentleman,
listen
baby.
to the playback. It's going.
I don't want no parts of no DUIs. That's all I know.
No doubt.
But let's talk about like the breathalyzers though.
So what they're doing is there's a what is it, a bill?
It's the infrastructure
There's
bill.
an infrastructure bill that they're putting in place that it hasn't passed yet, but they're
and one of the provisions
in the bill is that
2026.
in every car.
By 2026.
Every car.
Every car.
Or
every
like
new
I said-
car starting 2026 is going to have a breathalyzer.
But I said
That means get your
what if
car
we
in
do a background
2025 and
check?
ride it till the brakes fall off. Everybody in this room need to get a 2025 and don't switch.
But I don't know, like City said.
It's going to sink auto sales.
A lot of things could set that off though. Because when I was in the halfway house, they said
Not for
hand sanitizer, shit like that.
they were saying McDonald's fish sandwiches and peanut butter would set them
Certain
receipts
shit.
off down at the renewal.
McDonald's fish sandwiches?
I can believe
Like
it.
the 2 for $2, the little 2 for $3.
I can believe it about
Fish
McDonald's.
sandwiches and peanut butter setting them off.
That's crazy.
And they ain't even drinking. You know, coming in every time you go back to the halfway house.
What?
They make you
Peanut
breathe
butter?
in every time somebody come back from McDonald's.
It's
I mean, it was
it's
rare, but
crystal
you know.
Yeah,
But it happened.
But look, there's also those night before drinkers.
No, but
There's those night before drinkers.
yeah, but
who,
it goes out. And it,
No.
Nah,
But after a certain amount of hours-
I know a lot of people.
Just because you don't smell like it's still your
who,
system.
oh shit, I was drinking the night before. I can't start my car right now.
but if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't smell like it, it's not in your breath. How is it
Look,
picking it up?
look, it's to the point. Look.
I don't know how it
My
works.
homegirl, right?
I know
She
it
got
to
one
be
of them
true.
joints in her right now. She come over like it's Friday night. I'm already getting in there. It's like basically like house party. Like fuck it, I ain't gonna. I can't get in trouble 7 times. I'm gonna just wait till I'm gonna just run this weekend out. You know what I'm saying? Catching Ubers and shit, park my shit right here. Because I know I can't start this motherfucker. It's gonna be right there. I just need to wrap back to it.
Look, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who drink the night. See, some people the alcohol evaporates and dissipates faster. Some people just hang on to it. Some people be sweating that shit out the next day.
But
it's just in their
but that's
system.
that's
just what
your
it is.
glands though, right?
That's all that's been on.
Yeah,
genes,
but I
man.
guess what? If you don't sweat,
Because then they say like
you got a condition where you don't sweat.
because then there's something like heavier people keep in THC in their system longer than
that's
It
a
binds the
or
fat.
vice versa or
It
something
binds
like
the
that.
fat.
You know what I mean?
It binds the fat.
Yeah.
Is that a fat joke?
No.
It's vice versa. Ain't it?
No. THC binds your fat. So
It does?
The heavier
the
you
more,
are,
the more body fat you have,
Yeah.
the longer THC will stay in your body.
So the higher you get,
no.
The
heavier you are,
the longer
the
the
person.
chemical THC will stay in your body.
so like if you were to go to take a test,
You know how they say
it'll stay on me longer than it would stay on Kane.
Yeah.
because you know they be like it's staying in your system for
he's
30
rough,
days or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't gonna. Kind of why it is. They think this nigga like Slender Man over there because he's real fat.
Awkward.
Slender Man.
Awkward.
Not Slender Man. Wasn't that tall, creepy thing that was fucking with all the kids?
Because he real thin. He got SpongeBob legs.
No, my dad used to call him
Awkward.
legs of Mosquito.
that's what it is.
For those who don't know, Kane is my cousin and Scott's brother.
Got his brother. Hoag's brother. That's that funny little
I
but
slipped
yeah,
up and told him the
so
nickname.
so there's a lot of things happening, man. We're trying to sneak that thing in there, man.
Oh, I need
Oh,
to, I
that's
need,
definitely
Pause.
Awkward.
I need to sneak this in real quick. I told them I was going to give them a shout out. Shout out to Mary and Ray in Virginia. They listening and they're fans of the show.
Or,
Yeah, they said shout out. They told me to say what's up to Saquon because they like the interview.
he said Mary and Ray talking about his kids?
Nah, that's my older cousins.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
stole
It used to be
her
funny
name.
as hell, like family reunions and shit. I'm yelling at my kids, and my older
Yeah.
cousins look back because I'm like, Mirror Ray, sit the fuck down. They turn around like, who you talking to? I'm
Shout out
like,
to Mirror
I'm
Ray,
talking
man.
to the. I'm
Shout out to
talking.
Mary and Ray.
Thanks for listening,
Thanks for
man.
listening.
No, definitely.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. All right, so look, I'm keeping it on the lighter side. I ain't touched on no great old American racism. I ain't talking about nobody getting fucking a mama today. So NASA opens up applications for highly motivated individuals living to isolate and live in a 3D version of Mars for a year.
What the fuck
Hold on.
Say a
that.
3D version. So they're going to be here on Earth.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Goggles
simulated.
on, you gotta keep your joints on.
I don't know. I don't know about
In your
that.
crib.
I don't know about that.
Isolated.
They're gonna be walking around like,
But
what's
you're
that?
going to be
Player One or
isolated, like
something.
like you actually are on Mars.
But what's
right?
the point? What is the...
Because they're trying to colonize Mars, man. The colonizers are trying to colonize Mars.
So they're trying to... So,
Total recall.
They're
of
trying to
this
get their
motherfucker.
science down.
so the people that are going to be here on planet Earth,
Yeah.
living in isolation for how long?
Yeah. A year.
For 1 year.
So they're gonna
are those
mimic-
people then going to go to Mars?
Maybe. Who knows?
Is that what they're preparing them for?
I feel like if you want to go sit down for a year in a 3D room here on Earth, we need to send you to Mars. That should be the next. That should be the next destination. Get out.
Here's the thing: they're trying to perfect their equipment and their sciences so they can, before they send astronauts up that bitch, they want to practice it here. But they're opening it up to everybody.
You can never simulate it though. How can you simulate it?
We ain't never stepped foot on Mars. How you even know what it's like up there?
They have rovers and other things that they've been doing.
So y'all sent a Roomba up there, and that's supposed to give us an accurate assessment of what it's like up there. Because y'all sent Bender from Futurama up there. That's ridiculous.
I'm not fucking with it now.
Maybe.
How much they paying? That's the first question.
That's a good question. That's
definitely a good question.
Because a year ain't really a long time now that I think about it.
I think this is going to cover your living expenses. Is it right? Right. Hey, I ain't doing shit anyway. I was going to get high and watch The Grinch. I mean, I might as well go to Mars. That's funny. All right, well, we're all ruled out anyway, man, because it's looking for healthy, motivated U.S. citizens or permanent residents who are non-smokers at the age of 30 to 55, proficient English, effective communication between the crew and mission control. So you're not even going to be, you're literally going to be acting like you're on Mars. So you're not going to see nobody. You're going to be communicating back and forth.
What you going to eat, gel packs and shit?
Who knows?
They're going to be touching them people.
They're gonna just go with the simulation. Just go with the simulation.
They're gonna walk in like, Bill Cosby, why are you here?
It's a simulation.
Because especially for the women, because they're gonna want to know, how ovulation is going.
They're gonna probe them. They're gonna probe them.
No, I'm telling you.
Can you get
I'm telling you, a big part of the human race.
How would you know?
Listen, a big part of the human race is procreation. To send people to Mars, first of all, for us to get there, you'd have to be. It's not just number one, it's a one-way trip. You ain't coming back. And then number two, the time that it would take you to.
How you been there, nigga? It's a long road.
You ain't coming back.
You're not coming back. So by the time
it take a couple years to get to Mars.
I don't believe anyone will ever get there.
They gonna get there.
That's like some Men in Black shit. They gonna hit you with the last suit you'll ever wear and type shit.
No, they gonna get there, but they ain't coming back. So that's why they need to make sure that the females can get pregnant. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole thing because you're gonna need to be able to procreate once you get there.
2037.
That's what I'm saying.
But how could you ever simulate it though? That's what I'm saying.
They can't
because they believe that they can understand the conditions on Mars by the
same way that they believe they can understand elephants and crocodiles and everything else. And when they jump in the water, you see what happened to Steve Irwin. That's what I'm saying. It's the same way.
We went from Mars to crocodile whispers.
I'm telling you, it's the same thing because I can't articulate it in the right way, but it's like a colonizing mindset. It's like, if we know what it's like to be a crocodile. I know what it's like to be a stingray. You know what I mean? Then they jump in there with the stingray thinking they can anticipate his actions. Next thing you know, Steve Irwin's dead. You know what I mean?
Let me throw the theory out there. Let me throw this theory out there.
Don't laugh, Saquon. That's for real.
let me throw this theory out there right quick, all right? Maybe.
But next thing you know, he's dead.
Boom. Catch your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Steve Irwin, man.
Shout out Steve Irwin, man. Stop jumping on animals' backs.
Steve Irwin is dead. That's about shout him out.
It's still good love. Yeah, we were shouting out Biz Marquis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, but here's the thing. What if it's not about Mars? What if the science, what global warming is pointing by 2037, 2047, Earth will end up being like Mars' atmosphere, and they're just trying to figure out how to live?
Take me to the king.
I mean, because honestly,
I'm ready to
take me to the king.
I mean, because think about it. I mean, it's getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Mars doesn't have, according to what they tell us, Mars doesn't have water.
A breathable atmosphere.
Mars doesn't have oxygen.
Look, there ain't no water here right now. You see what the fuck's happening in California, fam? California dry than a motherfucker. They're talking about. Look, they're talking about unheard of droughts. Yeah. Lake Orville in California has dried up to nothing.
I know.
In months.
But what I'm saying is, from a planetary perspective, there's still oceans. There's still water on the planet.
But they still, but they can't desalinate this water.
They can't desalinate it, but there's oxygen in that water, which is the reason why we can breathe. On Mars, according to what they tell us, there's no water. There's no oxygen. There's no way for us to. So, even if you're here on Earth, it's not like are you going to be wearing a breathing tank the whole time? How are you gonna?
Who knows? Look,
you could freely breathe here on Earth.
If any of these giant world powers go to war,
when is this?
And they start nuking shit, how breathable is the air going to be? How good is the water going to be anyway?
Well, if they let off a nuke, it ain't gonna matter. We ain't gonna be here.
Hey, I mean, some of us might survive.
Ain't nobody surviving no nude.
Man, some of them, look, they already underground everywhere else. Some of us might survive, fam. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? But you know, that's just it said, you know, it said pink toes. I thought it said pink toes. Oh, I thought it said pink toes.
No, you just start singing good times.
Something is surviving.
That's what it is.
So something is surviving.
All right, so let me ask y'all this. Would you go live in 3D Mars?
I can't
for a
breathe.
year?
What's the pay?
It didn't say. It didn't say. I guess they're
but
gonna
look.
cover all your expenses. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feed you and make sure you don't.
And they're
die, I
gonna
guess.
kill you 3 years after that.
Hold up, but look,
on.
just like he was saying though, because I would figure the only way they could even try to simulate that at all is like you have to be like in a spacesuit and then it's just like blacked out and you see what you see on Mars, and that's you have to think of living
I'm
like
sure
that.
when you're indoors, they might have like artificial oxygen.
Probably the
and
whole
things of
wall
that nature.
is gonna
artificial
be like,
oxygen.
I mean, I could read the article. They said they're building habitats and shit like that. You'll be indoors. You're not gonna be living like outside, like you're just living on Mars with
Is that
nothing.
the
Well,
the
you
planet?
can.
That,
You're gonna have dwellings and shit like that.
You
is that
have
the planet
to.
Lil Uzi bot? You know what I'm saying? They say Quas
Like I said,
Lil Uzi
like I
bot a
said, we
planet.
can read into it, but it was just more or less the headline and the thought of it all. Once again, say Quad, would you live on 3D Mars for a year? For the next year. Say if NASA called you tomorrow and was like, all right, motherfucker, come December, I want you to come to 3D
Well,
Mars.
you said
for
you
a
would
year.
go to space, right?
Hell no.
Oh, who said they would
I
go to
would.
space? That was you.
I like doing shit that nobody do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I'm saying,
No,
I'll try
3D
one.
Mars for you.
Absolutely.
Why not?
CK, 3D Mars for a year. I mean, I know you got children and shit like that. That don't just say
Yeah, I
hypothetically.
know.
If it was just you, would you go 3D Mars for a year?
It depends if I'm guaranteed to survive and what I'm gonna get
You're guaranteed
from,
to survive.
What I'm gonna benefit from, how I'm gonna benefit. That's what I'm.
I mean, this
Heard
is
that.
always the question
Heard that.
always
I
asked.
understand that,
But
I'm just saying, if everything was exactly how you wanted it,
If
yes or
everything
no?
was exactly how you wanted it, it would be Earth. There would be no reason.
No,
there would be
no,
no
no,
reason to
well,
go.
No, he's talking about the stipulations. He's
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
the stipulations
For
of
the
the
sake
3D trip.
No,
If
just
everything
yes or
was
no.
allowed.
Would
For
you
the
do
sake
it?
of conversation,
Would you do it?
$1 million.
Would you do it for $1 million?
$1 for you.
That's not a whole bunch. A lot of people in this room wouldn't do for $1 million. You know what
It's
I mean?
it's a year.
Question.
Would you do it for it? Would you do it? And he said no. Would you do it?
$1 million?
For what,
I mean,
$1 million?
Nah, man. Just for the
Just-
experience alone. Would you
First
do
of all, I'd
it?
be
No
curious
money.
just how Mars is in general, but I don't want to be the test dummy to be out
Yeah,
there.
be
I want to
honest
be
with you.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
So is that a no?
and I'm not gonna go first.
I'm
That's what he's like. He's like, I'm not gonna go first. Let me make sure somebody else did it before.
Hell no, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't never been.
If I'm
Especially
guaranteed,
out of space, you got me fucked up.
if you
Shit.
I don't know
guaranteed
what's
to
up
live
there.
and then make a couple dollars from it, I don't see why not. You know what I mean?
Couple
Yeah,
dollars,
man.
fuck the
Fair
couple
enough.
dollars, nigga.
All
You ain't coming
right.
back.
That's a hard maybe.
That's why I said if you
Yeah.
they guarantee,
That's
if
all.
I'm guaranteed to come back.
That's
You
a
ain't
hard
guaranteed.
maybe. I mean, but look, we don't even know where they're sending you to. They could be Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Or they're just mimicking Mars'
Yeah.
atmosphere.
I probably won't do it.
That's true too.
All right, see, I ain't fucking with it.
He said Arizona, they might be taking look, I
Sky
mean,
hustle?
3D. No, I want to do the real thing. I don't want to do no fake shit.
You want to go to Mars?
But I just ain't going first. Like, let me make sure
Going
somebody else.
to Mars.
Why not? I'll do that shit. Why not? If somebody else did it first and it was
You
cool,
want 3D
you know what
Mars?
I'm
You know I'm not going.
I'll do that shit. Man.
I'm not going. I'm not. First of all, listen.
I love doing shit I ain't never did before. You know
Y'all
what
are
I'm
so
saying?
fake. Niggas won't even take the vaccine. Y'all gonna go do. The government gonna
different.
set up a
Hell
whole
no. That's
program
the
for you to go be away from your family for a year, do a whole simulation. You gonna go, but you won't go get the shot.
Why I gotta
Ain't no
go
way.
get-
It don't even make sense. Nobody in this room
That's
is
not
going
even
because when it
equivalent.
comes
I
down
ain't
to
fucking with 3D
no,
Mars
it
for
is.
the
It
record.
does.
I ain't fucking with it.
That's what I'm saying. It don't
But
even
that's
make
not even
sense.
that's not even equivalent.
It is equivalent.
I'm just saying, like, if they were like, yo, if like mad people was doing it, if like my man was like, yo, last week, fam, we was at Mars. I'm like, word? Like, how was it? Know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, how was it? Know what I'm saying? Like,
You niggas ain't even left the country. Y'all gonna go to Mars? What are you
I'm
talking
just saying,
about?
like, I ain't going first. I know that. That's what I'm saying. If you say it's cool, I'm gonna trust your word. If you come back and be like, hey, yo, cuz, I just came from Mars,
You
fam.
have to be like, yo, we going. I ain't going.
It's gonna be like a trip. It's gonna be like a guy's trip. Like, hey, yo, Mars for the weekend, bro. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like one of those. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I'm gonna be
Like,
like, y'all send me pictures when you
Ain't
get
going
there.
part 3, nigga.
Send me
Part
pictures
4.
because I'm definitely not going. Definitely
Definitely
not.
not.
I'm not leaving this Earth's atmosphere for
Keep me
nobody.
Earth.
Next time I leave this planet, it's
That's
gonna
all I
be
know.
to hit up.
I don't know
That's
what the
it.
fuck's up
But
there.
what if you did it and
You be like, I ain't even coming back. Look, if he went, he fuck around, be like, I ain't even coming back.
Once you got into simulation, that shit was cracking.
He be up to like, man, I ain't even coming back.
Mars is cracking.
You get up there, it's like some Guardians of the Galaxy type shit. Like,
There's no water. There's no oxygen. There's no food.
Nobody
trees.
actually knows that. Nobody knows that.
Yes, they do. They got
Nobody
the Mars
knows.
rover rolling around. Ain't nothing up there.
You gonna sneak a few bottles.
Man, they lying. They lying, man. They don't know the fuck's up
All
there.
right.
So they lying. So you don't trust that, but you trust the simulation for a year.
That's why I said I ain't going first.
So ain't nobody fucking with 3D Mars.
Exactly.
No, I said I would do the real thing. I
so-
want
Read the room. Read the room.
All right, so I'll bring y'all back. We ain't gotta go all the way to Mars. All right. 2027, the world's first space hotel is scheduled to open. Y'all see that 100? Ever see the 100?
Yeah, I watched
The
that.
Ark?
Yeah.
They building that same shit.
Yeah, that's the
2027.
same dip, yo.
That's not real though. That's not a real picture.
No, I'm sure it may not be.
That's definitely what it is.
2027.
That's a real picture.
That ain't real.
2027, the world's first space hotel. Fam, that's 6 years.
That's a real picture. Trust me.
That's
a
six
real-
Space
years.
Hotel.
Hotel, so it just flies.
That's
It
a
just flies
real
in
It,
space like
it
that.
orbits in space, and it's pods. It's different pods. You can go get a pod. You know what I'm saying?
What
do
are
you
we
think?
talking about?
That's fucking crazy.
We talking about the
This is
adventures of outer space.
Would you do that? You would do that in a heartbeat.
If they had like Groupon, you know what I'm saying? If they had Groupon and shit, that's saying like me and my home, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Tarver said we can be up there in an instant.
why not?
So in 2019, a California company called the Gateway Foundation, a name like that, I don't trust them already
At all.
My word, that's not the umbrella corporation.
Gateway,
Nigga. I ain't fucking with them. Yeah.
Gateway to what?
Dead, nigga. Gateway.
Gateway to your hotel room.
No.
A California company, Gateway Foundation, released plans for a cruise ship style hotel that could one day float above Earth's atmosphere. Then called the Van Braun Station. Sorry. Then called the Von Braun Station. That's not like so the Nazis were actually supposed to be the first people to go to the moon. Not supposed to have a moon base and all this shit. So when the war was over, and America and the Allies helped save the Jews from Germany and the Nazis, people don't know the reason why America pays Israel and Jewish people reparations to this day, because America went and took all their scientists, their space program, their chlorine, the fluoride, all the things that America does to us now, that comes from the Nazis. So America took their scientists. America wasn't there to rescue nobody from the Nazis. They were there for the German science, because they said German science was way more advanced than anybody else in the world.
Okay.
Real shit.
And the Germans learned from the Africans.
Well, what does that got to do with the hotel?
Because it's called the Von Braun Station. That sounds German to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm
does,
saying? So this futuristic concept. You said shut up before you get us canceled, nigga.
No.
I talk that shit.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah. Talk that shit. But that's the reason why America pays reparations to the Jews now, because they took their scientists and they never tried any of them. They took their scientists so they can steal the science of the Nazis. Anyway, that's just a theory that belongs to me, big church, I guess. Compromise of 24 modules connected by elevator shafts that make up a rotating wheel orbiting the Earth.
It'll never happen.
Was scheduled to be fully operational by 2027.
It'll never happen. It'll never.
They want to call
happen.
it Voyager Station.
It might happen eventually, but it ain't gonna happen in 6 years.
I can argue you on that one.
Who
Not
you
in
said,
6 years.
Who you said is building it?
They
How you
just
doing
went
not
up
in
there.
6 years? You
a
know
million
what's
dollars.
California
going on
company.
right now.
And
So how you gonna say it's not
the
in
amount
6
of money
years?
that they would have to spend to not only,
You don't know the money they spend behind closed doors.
first of all, they would have to be able.
That sound like
for
you.
it to be a hotel, it would have to be the size of a building or larger, and then to get something like that into orbit, the amount of money that you have to spend on the energy, the fuel that you have to burn to even
True.
get that out of the
True.
Earth's atmosphere
True.
safely,
Wow.
it would be astronomical. What government? It would have to be. Governments will have to come together.
I think it's going to stay up there and they fly you to it.
Yeah, right. But how you gonna get that?
Yeah,
up there in the first place?
It's not gonna keep coming up and down like an elevator and shit.
they fly it up there piece by piece and build it together like they did the ISS space station.
Okay.
And they
So
they
fly the pieces up there and then they put it together up there.
So they fly you to it in a
sound
rocket,
nice.
and then you. How do you go?
I guess they
how do you go from?
But you know,
because you dock.
They dock and you get off.
You know they do that right now with the International Space Station. They fly them up there, they connect to it, and they dock, and then they walk in like you.
They make the.
But the international
fucks me up about the whole situation.
What's that?
They said $5,000 3 nights.
Well, you already Googled.
$5,000 couldn't get you off the fucking into the clouds.
Shit, you can't get. You can't go to Dubai for that.
That's
Dubai
what
costs
I'm
more than that, my nigga.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck?
They try to kill more.
$5,000 for 3 nights.
They
Groupon.
finna get them rich motherfuckers. They finna use them rich motherfuckers, get their ass up there.
It's not going to happen in that way.
It's definitely going to cost more than $5,000 for sure.
It's just not realistic. First of all, what that would do to the Earth's atmosphere, they would tear a hole through the ozone so big. And then if you start sending... Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Random people up there.
If you just start sending spaceships up in the air like that, every time we send anything out of this atmosphere, it tears a hole in the ozone. When you tear a hole through the ozone, it don't come back. That's not something that...
That's true, but we don't know what they doing. Us in this circle right here, we don't know what they do.
Hey,
well, that's not true. I watch a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of stuff on... No, I'm just saying.
I'm listening.
I'm just trying to tell you that pragmatically, that's not something that is going to...
It costs money. You right. Exactly.
But it's not even just about the money.
That's what fucks me up about when they say
listen, the sun's rays...
Definitely not $5,000. But look, no, it's not. He's saying it's not going to.
It's just not feasible. It's just not feasible.
It might already have it built. We don't know.
Nigga, you would see it. If it was up in the air, you would see it.
It could be so far up there.
We can't see the ISS space station.
No, you can't see the ISS space station, but that's... Actually, you can.
85% of human beings that walks the earth do not look up in the fucking sky constantly.
85% of people don't look up.
No, they don't just constantly look up and just stare.
No.
In the sky?
Well, look, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. It definitely. I don't think it will happen that fast.
You got some crazy motherfuckers, dude.
Look up. I look up all the time. I'm always looking up. You don't look up. You don't look up at the stars.
Niggas don't look up in the sky.
I glance at the stars, but I don't just stare.
You don't look up and be like, "Damn, it's getting dark outside."
Fun fact. Fun fact. Fun fact to everybody and our listeners out there. Did y'all know that space starts 50 to 60 miles above sea level?
Yeah.
That's not far.
That's not far. Like
So outer space is about 80 miles up.
Yeah.
When they say outer space, I used to think when they say outer space, I was like, holy shit, Star Trek, bro.
real shit.
They're only 80 miles. 80 miles.
Yeah, but
Tucson is further than that.
That's absolutely true.
That's real shit.
That's 145 miles.
Tucson is further than outer space.
okay. What's the point? I don't understand that.
That's how.
No, what's saying
That's how close it is.
So people,
It's the X Files, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just out of our range. It doesn't have to be too far. And yes, they're going to rip on the ozone layer and all that.
No, I'm saying with the naked eye, you can see. With the naked eye, you can see Saturn on a clear night. You can see. I mean, it doesn't. You're not seeing a ring.
You see Saturn, you see a dot.
Can't.
That's what you would see.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
but that is seeing it.
Ain't that seeing it?
Yeah.
If you see the dot,
You see a dot. You don't know what that exactly is.
somebody say that's Saturn. You go, oh, okay.
Oh, that's Saturn.
So now you just seen
You believe
Saturn.
That's Saturn?
Okay.
well, niggas is buying stars. They
That's what I said, too.
niggas buying stars.
See what they show.
Ain't niggas buying stars.
Niggas buying stars, bro. So with that being said,
I just want to hit the panic button on this whole conversation because it don't make sense.
That's what it is.
It just don't make sense to me that we're
it-
talking about. Listen,
it
there
can
are
be
people.
very hard to fathom.
No, listen, it's not even. It's
No,
like
go
my
speak,
brain is about to
speak,
explode.
speak,
It's
speak.
like there's so many things on this planet that we need to do. The money that it would cost to do that dumb shit. You could feed. I mean, how many children are hungry?
they don't
You know
care,
what I
bro.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
how many
right.
roads?
Right,
How many
right.
roads need to
That's
be
a lot of
reconstructed?
money.
How many schools they could pour that into
that's
school?
how
We could
you
all go
feel.
to college for free.
That's how
Like
you
it just
feel,
it doesn't
and I
make
agree
sense.
with you, and I'm glad you feel like that. But
That's
you know
crazy.
they don't care, bro.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
They don't give a
That's-
fuck.
That's what they do.
Listen, Bezos just put himself in
They
space.
do that.
Look, nigga, Elon Musk put a car into space for no reason.
And the other nigga too. The Virgin.
Richard Branson.
Yeah, so this article speaks about them. Hey, look, now they are trying to privatize spaceflight as well, just to send people up there whenever they want to. So Virgin Galactic, for example, plans to launch passengers in a suborbital space for $250,000 per person per trip. They're literally, they don't give a fuck about the ozone layer, Benny. Maybe that's why they're preparing niggas for Mars, because they're gonna fuck it up so bad.
When
It's gonna
you
be like
have
Mars.
the richest white men on the planet, not only advocating for that shit, but going to space.
I say let them go, let them stay there, let
and
them
all they
live
bitches
there,
left them.
take all their family.
All they bitches left them.
Just
Now,
leave, let them
years,
leave.
in 5-6 years, no.
But you
I
gotta
don't.
look at
Listen.
Hold on.
But that shit
you got a lot
is
of
gonna
black
happen
people
one day.
rich like that too, you heard?
That shit going
No,
Not
like
a
that.
lot.
Not
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
not a lot.
like that.
No.
Not outer space money, bro.
They ain't got no outer space. Jay-Z would take one flight to outer space and come back broke.
Oh,
You feel me?
no. That's why I specifically said rich. I specifically said rich.
He ain't got Jeff Bezos money. You know, Hov, it ain't never, that's my nigga, but Hov ain't got Bezos money.
I know that's
He ain't got
just
Amazon next day shipping money. He ain't got that.
See, take two.
that is
Everybody in the world had to buy a bottle of Ace of Spades to get a Hove outer space, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Just to get there, and then buy another one to get him back.
Straight up. But nah, and then two of the richest white men on the planet, they bitches left them. And then the niggas like, oh, my bitch left me going out
Hold
of
on,
space.
wait, we can't say that. We gotta call him. We can't say that on the air.
What you gonna say?
what are you supposed to call him? Unstable creature.
Oh yeah.
We can't refer to them as that.
Why the fuck not, nigga?
Asking for a
We've
friend.
been saying bitches for the last 9 episodes.
And every time we say it, we correct ourselves. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Their women left them. Their wives left them. Two of the richest white men on the planet, their wives said, fuck it, I'm out of
And
here.
created two of the richest white women on the planet.
Yeah.
Word.
Which is why they left them there.
So I was talking about that German shit when I was talking about the space station. I'm just gonna read this little clip in the article because it talks about the Germans. The hotel's original name was chosen because the concept was inspired by 60-year-old designs from Werner von Braun, an aerospace engineer who pioneered rocket technology. First in Germany, then later in the U.S. While living in Germany, von Braun involved in the Nazi rocket development program, so named the space hotel after him. So naming the space hotel after him was a controversial choice. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all about.
So they named the station after a Nazi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying in the beginning.
Because Nazis pioneered what we know as space travel to this day.
But aren't we supposed to be not huge fans of the Nazis?
No, listen. America only got involved in that war because they wanted German science.
No, I know that. But what
All
I'm
that
saying
shit,
is
nuclear science, space travel, the chemicals they put in our water, the fluoride, the chlorine, the passiveness, everything that America does to its citizens
we
now
bullied them.
is German technology. That's what the Germans were doing to the Jews.
That's what he's saying. We bullied them.
And that's
basically.
why
You know what I'm
America
saying?
still pays Jewish people reparations every year, because it's an apology for, we took
bullied
their
you.
scientists.
We bullied you.
No. We helped save y'all from the Nazis, but we didn't persecute and prosecute the Nazis. We just took their scientists.
the Jewish people are getting reparations?
Yeah, from America. Every year.
What?
Jews receive reparations from the United States of America. You want to Google that too? The Jews receive reparations. Israel, and Jewish people receive reparations from the United States of America every fucking year. They might say they say it's because of what happened to them, but America didn't create Hitler, did they? You know what I'm saying? So why are you apologizing for Hitler? They're apologizing. America gives Israel money because we didn't. America, none of those German scientists went on trial. America gave them citizenship and bought them here because they wanted the brains. The same thing, America didn't go to Africa and steal slaves. They stole scientists, engineers, carpenters. America stole technology from Africa, not people. They stole technology.
Well, they took people too.
But because the people had to show them how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they did take
But we said it about our last show and a half. We didn't all come over here on the boat. We look just, you know what I'm saying?
No. But I'm just saying, like, just let the record state they also took
you got Indian in your family. You know what I'm saying? The natives, we are the natives.
Yeah.
People look like us around in this. We are the Native Americans.
Yeah.
Period. We didn't all come over on a goddamn boat.
Right.
Don't give them that much credit.
Well, I didn't come on the boat at all, but I understand what you're saying.
Don't give them
Our
that much
ancestors,
credit.
yes.
Period. So no. That's why they still pay Jews reparations, because they took their scientists. They took the science and they didn't prosecute or persecute any of the scientists. They stole the information, and that's why a few years after, they took all the scientists in, that's when America suddenly just, we're the first on the moon, because they took German technology, because they already said the Germans were already on the moon.
I'm iffy about that anymore.
The Germans was already on the moon.
I don't know how I feel about that.
My opinion,
I don't know if I should say it on air.
on that is this here.
Probably not. I'm biting my tongue.
The reason United States fuck with Germany, because Germany was losing the war with Hitler. Once they had Germany out the way, United States was no match. United States joined Germany. Okay, we go help y'all. Give us this. Germany was out of it, really.
No, all they did.
They was out of it.
They went
Once
over
Hitler
there.
had Germany, United States was done. They came in. Look that shit up. They came in, right close to the end. Okay, let's do this. You give us this. We'll help you win the war.
They took their scientists. All they wanted was the science and technology.
That's
all
why
they wanted.
they did that like that.
That's all they wanted. All right, so I think so. Nobody's going to space. Nobody's going to Mars.
I'm going. I'll go. If I'm not doing the 3D thing, I'm going. But I'm just not going first.
You'll go to real Mars.
I'm just not going first.
Especially if that bitch from Total Recall with the 3 titties. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
Oh, I can't call them bitches.
The bitch from Total Recall with 3 titties. Y'all into that? You would be into a third titty?
I ain't never had that before.
Never seen it.
I ain't never had that before. I mean, it might look weird, but I mean, bro, I mean that's
a third titty. That's like a dog at that point. That's
no,
like, how many nipples?
No, hers was 3 across. Like dogs have them down. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 titties right across. You know what I'm saying? Right across the horizon. I mean, it was 3 horizontal titties.
So she had a titty
right across the horizon.
It was like nipple. You know what I'm saying? That way when you motorboat, bro, you ain't missing nothing.
You do the motorboat?
You don't gotta squeeze. I'm a motorboat, son of a bitch. You don't gotta squeeze them together because all the nipples right there, so you can just back and forth.
I hate when you play that Jenny Jones clap.
Yeah. 3 nipples right across the horizon. And what if the bitch had 3 titties, but only one of them was saggy? Like the middle one.
Hey yo, what if we like Snuffleupagus or some shit like that? Hey yo, that's funny as hell.
It's the one in the middle sagging in the motherfucker.
Deflated.
Hey, that's funny.
How would they make bras then, yo? Bras.
Yeah. They be like,
it would just be one big rack at that point.
it'd be like a sports bra.
Yeah, they would just make it.
Tuck all them shits in. You know what I'm saying?
Tuck them all in.
So all our cleavage would just be like right here.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 creases. It look like a loaf of bread in that motherfucker.
like a baby's arm.
One titty on her throat.
That's nasty.
What
about one titty?
Where it's gonna be located?
Just in the center.
Hey, that's like Shorty from
like Lila
Future
from
Runner. She better. Do she got one, or does she got 2? You know what I'm saying? Because she got one eye. She might. You know what I'm saying?
Just one titty right in the middle.
Big huge titty like a basketball.
Like a triple D titty, just big ass.
Awkward.
Just real big.
Not like a basketball. That's too big, yo. Like there's such thing as too big when it comes to
Asking for a friend.
Is there?
I do believe so. In my opinion,
You said there was what?
there's such thing as too big when it comes to titty.
So
Yes.
What about like
yes.
Wendy Williams?
when
Is
it
that
comes
too
to
big
big
for y'all? Wendy Williams.
Who?
That
Wendell?
nigga with the big titties.
You said Wendell? You talking about Wendell?
Yeah, like are those too big?
He said Wendell.
Listen, I don't.
Or like Dolly Parton or Pamela Anderson.
I don't do fake titties.
That's what I was
Hey,
gonna say.
remember I told you about that joint?
You don't like fake titties?
I don't like fake titties, and I don't like
Hell
fake hair.
no.
I don't do that shit.
You like that natural shit. That natural shit is dope.
Have you ever had fake titties?
I've experienced fake titties.
I have.
I've
Aren't
never had
they-
no fake
aren't they-
titties. I don't. No.
No,
Look,
nigga,
this
you
joint
know
in
what
the
I
bar.
mean.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Aren't they better?
Hey, look,
they
this-
they
No.
like it's like they like getting the bins.
Listen to this,
No.
yo.
They
This,
sit right there.
this like
Yo,
40
no.
something skinny
I like my titties to hang.
ass Asian joint
You like
was
them to
running
hang a little
around.
bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
She was running around the bar talking about, I just bought these titties. They cost $10,000. Grabs your hands like, here, huh? I'm like, well, damn.
Did you like them?
I was like, this is kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
What bar was this at? What Lucky's was it?
oh no, hell no.
Oh, 'cause I was gonna say, might not have been grabbing what you thought you was
Right.
grabbing.
Nah,
way back in the day. I'm talking. This is like 10 plus years. This is like 10 plus years. This is 10 plus years when I used to live a real fast life. This is like 10, probably 12 years
You used to
ago.
live a real fast life.
It's like 10, 12 years ago. I knew this woman. Her toes was pink as shit. She was a Maxim model and a Playboy model. You know what I'm saying? She had fake titties. They were hard. And they like visually they looked nice, but they were hard. There was no real movement to it. And like she spent a lot on her goddamn titties. But they didn't feel like a real. I need a real titty. I'm a real man. I need to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do you say on 40-year-old virgin? You know when you grab boobs and it feels like a sandbag. Like they were just hard.
it was hard and rough and all that.
And then you can kind of see the silicone line in the bag and that shit been going through.
Hey, yo, you know, at the strip club, I don't be liking that shit. Like, you can see like the little, like it look like a, you know what I'm saying, like a water mattress. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
In the side, like you know what I'm saying?
Under
like the little,
like ain't got
yeah,
enough water in it
it's
though. Like,
yeah, like
that shit's nasty.
You said like it don't got enough water in it.
Yeah. Like
funny
it's
as hell.
you know what I'm talking about? Like no, that's just nasty.
That's not sexy
So,
at all.
no.
It's definitely not sexy at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. A lot of women go get it, and I always think it's for the men, but maybe it's not.
No, it's for their own personal.
It's for their personal thing,
Yeah.
I guess, because I mean, no, look, you can have.
Man, give me them little bee stings. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Give me an ass stick to swallow up a G-string and up top, 2 B stings. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But no, honestly, I don't like fake titties. I don't like that fake ass shit, and I don't do fake hair, man.
Access denied.
No. Easter basket grass.
Easter basket grass.
That
Yeah,
shit
that's
be
funny
itchy.
as hell.
Well, shout out
You
Big
can never
Church.
get
He like his women to look like they came straight from Roots.
You know what I'm saying? Yup, shout out. Shout out to the
out.
natural. Look, I want to find you butt naked on the zebra. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
With a-
But
with
no,
a bone through the
look,
nose.
I mean, no, a woman with natural hair can take care of her hair.
Sorry, Miss Fufu,
But look,
but when I met your ass,
A woman can have a straight ass bald head. I'm okay with that. I'd rather you have a bald head than wear some fake ass hair, yo.
what about aesthetically? Like, what if she got fucked up teeth? How you feel about that?
You gotta do something about that. I mean, honestly, because do something about it. I mean, what do you mean by fucked up? What do you mean by fucked up?
He didn't even ask there was no stipulations to that. You know what I'm saying?
Just add water. Yeah, you gotta do something about that.
I'm a kisser, bro. So what do you mean by fucked up? What do you mean by fucked up?
Shit.
I'm a kisser.
He like everything natural but the teeth.
No. I'm not talking about if your teeth are.
He said you gotta do something about
If
that.
your teeth are maybe bucked
shit.
or something like that, not rotten teeth, I'm a kisser. I'm not kissing your mouth if your teeth is rotten. You gotta do something about that, and your breath is gonna smell crazy. So no, not no rotten teeth. But if your teeth are just kind of deformed because that's the way they grow, it is what it is.
How do we get into this conversation? Yo, I don't even know what we're talking about no more. That's like, what are we talking about?
We started talking about Mars and the pictures of
Hey, yo, that's what I'm saying.
With a one titty, one big ass titty in the middle.
Hey, yo,
I got one big ass titty in the middle.
And then we start talking about teeth and no eyes, and we start talking about
All
missing
right, I got a
earlobes and shit.
confession. I'm writing a
research.
research paper, and I just needed
these
some.
niggas-
I just needed some insight. No, I ain't writing no research paper. I just wanted to know, like, you know how y'all feel about titties and teeth.
Well,
Titties and teeth. Hey, yo, that's on a Tuesday only.
but like I said,
Hashtag titties and teeth Tuesday.
titties, teeth, and tacos. Titties, teeth, tacos on Tuesday, man.
Shout out to Titties and Tuesdays. I mean,
Titties, teeth, tacos on Tuesday. 3
Hey, that's a
T's
10
before
twister for
T.
your ass.
Call it a triple T.
That is crazy as hell.
Titty, teeth,
That's
tacos
your scene,
on
take
Tuesday.
two.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo,
Shit. But nah, man. Like I said, no. But what do you mean by fucked up teeth? You mean rotten, or you mean
No,
just
not
like,
rotten. I just mean like if they just look funny.
Oh, no, I'm okay with that.
he like, it
Okay
look
with
like
that.
if she bite,
No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like if your teeth growing funny and they weren't corrected as a kid, I'm okay with that. But I'm talking about rotten teeth, like because that means you didn't keep up with yourself as an adolescent.
ever.
So
Ever.
I can't fuck with you.
But if they growing funny, you didn't keep up with yourself as an adolescent.
No,
either.
because everybody can't afford that.
No,
shit,
no.
right?
You said growing funny?
You got
No,
right
that's
teeth.
just who you is.
You
You
got
know what I'm
right
saying?
teeth.
If there was
You
never,
got
if there was never
right.
dentists and shit like
That could be
that,
genetics.
yep, I'm saying yeah.
That could be genetics.
But I'm
That
talking
could
about
be-
if your
that
shit
could
just
be-
look like they too
yeah.
soft, if you bite something too hard or something, you know what I'm saying? The shit, the same color as your lip.
Soft teeth.
You ain't never seen that shit. Hey, you ain't never seen a motherfucker. They one shit be rotten as hell, be the same color as them or some shit. It just look like it's like soggy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it look like that shit squeeze juice out that motherfucker or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
teeth?
Nah, know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker that had like a rotten tooth and it be like, it just looks soggy to the motherfucker. Like,
Why you keep saying soggy? I never
because it just look like some juice
I ain't
or
never
something
looked in nobody's
squeezed out that
teeth and
motherfucker.
said,
You know
"Oh,
what
he
I'm
got
saying?
some soft."
It ain't right,
teeth.
fam.
His
That's
teeth
right.
look
Hey,
squishy as hell.
certain shit you gotta do something right.
Like you bite down and they just squish up like gum.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of them.
Your teeth soggy.
That's it. If,
Old boneless ass teeth.
Hey, that's what I'm saying though. Like that's just nasty though, fam. Like
His teeth is boneless
no marrow in them shits at all. You know what I'm saying?
at all.
But nah, that's
Little
what I'm
mini
saying.
marshmallow teeth.
But you see, you know what I'm saying? You seen the motherfucker, and it always be that one. It be like real close.
Whipping cream cooler.
But look, you see the motherfucker, it be like real close, like you know what I'm saying? Just like that Snoop shit. Just like that Snoop shit. Y'all know who I am. My name Tyler Al. Like, that shit just popped out.
I got a weak case of the black tooth.
Man, that shit's out of control, man.
Oh God,
I don't know, man.
I can't breathe.
Shout out to Colgate or something, man.
This is shout out to Colgate.
Shout out to Advil, the #1 painkiller in the game.
If your teeth grew in, I'm throwing air quotes now improperly. I'm cool with that. But if your shit's is rotten, that means you don't give a fuck about your mouth. So I know you ain't take care of your pussy. I don't want no part of that.
What?
That's like a far ass.
That's a
region.
weird.
That's
Yeah,
like a far region. That's a whole torso in between there.
If you don't care
about underarms,
no, listen. If you don't care about what people can see, you definitely don't care about that.
but you don't care
Because
about
nobody see it.
But you
you
saying
went, you went from the teeth to the pussy.
That's
You ain't
like-
talking about underarms,
Nah,
under
nah,
the
he's
titty,
right.
the nigga
Look,
belly,
you don't
navel,
I don't
nothing.
fuck if you. I don't fuck if a woman don't shave her underarms.
No, you gotta keep up. She only got one titty, so she went.
We're still talking.
We building one right now.
This is the same.
Yeah, it's the same girl.
Same person.
Yeah, person.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's a woman.
Yeah.
that's definitely what this is, man. Speaking slang.
Talking shit.
This is speaking slang.
Shit. So,
Definitely gotta get off teeth and titties for
y'all
sure.
retarded.
Definitely gotta get off of that.
It ain't Tuesday.
It's not, is it? No, it's
It ain't
definitely not.
Tuesday. All right, so man, look. I'm looking through my news
Put that on a
stories.
t-shirt, nigga.
I'm looking through my news stories.
Uh-oh.
And it's gonna get dark. So
We're gonna do that.
we can either go COVID or we can go.
Hold on, before we get dark, can we talk about Lauryn Hill's verse on
Yeah.
Nas's King's Disease?
Everybody hear that shit?
Shout out Lauryn
Absolutely.
Hill.
Shout
Did
out
you hear
Lauryn
that?
Hill, y'all.
She
Oh, yeah, I was reading. So they said motherfuckers tear it up listening to that
I mean,
shit.
she was flaming every line. I was just like, yo, is this
She was talking that
El
shit too, wasn't she?
El Bug?
She was talking that shit.
I'm saving souls when y'all complaining about
She
my
was talking that
lateness.
shit.
Fuck
She
if
was
I'm late.
talking that shit.
He said I'm late.
Gunshots to Miss Hill.
I'm late because I'm saving souls. And they did all
No
that.
shit.
Never talk about it being
Shout
late.
out Lauren.
Shout out to
No,
Lauren.
sorry, Ms. Lauren Hill.
Miss Lauren Hill.
Shout out Miss Lauren Hill.
Miss Lauren Hill.
And
Because the
suspended.
pink toes like own her name,
y'all
so
heard
she's Miss Lauren Hill.
about just probably a couple hours ago, maybe a day or two. Not day or two.
Couple hours or a day or two.
Lauren Hill and Nas about to come out with a CD.
Nigga.
No,
Google that.
A whole album?
low key, niggas been saying that.
You mean a whole album or a song?
I ain't gonna speak on no
You mean a whole album or a song, bro?
Niggas have been that.
Look
Niggas
it
have
up.
been.
No, I'm saying, what are you talking about?
Look it
You mean
up.
a whole album or a song? Because we know we
I
talking about the song
might be
currently.
determined, but I know they finna do some shit together.
That's what we talking about right now. Literally. And no, we talking about that shit right now, bro. Domain from New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's
Awkward.
That's literally what we was talking about right now, bro. Literally, we were just talking about that shit. Yeah, so, but yeah, shout out Lauren. Look,
I'm smoking weed, y'all.
speaking.
Shout out to NO, man.
Shout out to Domain in the
We come
building.
through all the time showing love.
So
bro.
honestly, as we're talking about the Eminem album, I mean that Nas album. I'm sorry, that Nas album. I apologize. I haven't heard it all the way through yet, the whole album.
But you heard that Eminem verse.
Yeah, I'm about to listen to it again because my initial reaction to that shit was hot garbage.
Hey, we gotta
That whole
take a
song
one
was
pause.
hot.
Now, full disclosure, you also you told.
I'm a Marshall Mathers fan.
Yeah, you were saying this last shit was hard.
If Eminem ain't top 5 in my list, he's number 6.
Okay, let the fans hear it.
Real shit. We can't play it on
No,
the
yeah,
show.
we can't play it.
We can't play it on the
Hey,
show.
but before we get back into that, hold on, cause Big Bro C Kane, he about to get up out, man. He gonna sign off, man. It was a
See,
pleasure
Kane,
having
thanks
you.
for coming through, family, man.
Yeah, you know, over here.
My big brother.
You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for coming
Definitely
through.
a pleasure having you coming
Always
through,
good to
man.
see you.
Always.
Oh, strong hand ass nigga.
Don't squeeze hard.
Oh, shit.
Access granted.
Hey, travel safe, family.
Yeah, alright.
Sure.
So you was talking about what was the dark story we was talking about?
So let's go to the music or something. Let's talk about music before we get to the darkness.
When you say some shit like that, I'm like, I just gotta ask what you mean by that. If you Eminem in your top 5 or 6 of what?
Yeah, of hip hop
Of
artists,
all time,
hip hop artists of all time,
dead or alive.
just alive,
Okay.
alive.
Who's that?
I'm
Alive.
just Marshall Mathers.
Who you talking about?
Eminem?
He said he is the best.
No, I'm saying if he's not in my top 5 alive, he's number 6. Period. And honestly, I can't see a reason why he wouldn't be top 5. There's a lot of people to name, but like I said, because I'm a woo head, so I'm gonna jump a lot of niggas in front of him because of woo alone. You know what I'm saying?
But did you hear him on that new King's Disease?
Yeah, garbage.
He
You
said
didn't
it.
like it?
I gotta listen
That's
again.
what I'm saying. He
But
said it was garbage.
what I
You
said,
insane?
I said I have to listen again. I don't listen to it once. I have to listen again because I felt it was garbage.
He said a lot of
I like that joint. You know what I'm saying?
framed that.
It wasn't running back.
Nah.
It wasn't running.
It definitely wasn't
back.
running back.
You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't running
it-
back because of the instrumental. But his verse,
It was like
was crazy.
No, I was picking up on the shit he was saying, like his double entendres and shit. I'm like, yo, he's always ill with it, like ill with it. I respect Eminem, but I'm like,
It's just not your cup of
this
tii.
ain't it.
It's not your cup of tea.
You
This
know
ain't
the
it.
thing that
But
kills
Because
me.
it's not my cup of tea. I've never really been a big fan of him either.
That wasn't
But
it.
I respect him. His first 3 albums was
Yeah.
fucking classics. For sure.
See, why you said that,
Classics.
my man?
Because what it sounded like he got the instrumental, he went in the booth and did one take and was like, there you go, Nas. He could have did better. Like, it was. I'd have to listen again.
So you expected more.
I have to listen again because I felt like
I mean, I understand.
I felt like
that.
the whole song
That's
was
not
garbage.
With the shit he be, because
I felt like the whole song was garbage, bro.
The song is not garbage.
I have
but
listened
that's,
again.
again, it's not. To me, I wasn't. In the ride. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm
The
rolling like
way
that. I
feel-
listen to everything in the whip.
The way
so.
I feel right now, I can do without hearing that song ever again.
There's just so many big.
Like,
I
I
feel
feel
right
right
now. You just when
I
you
could
see
kind of do
it.
without hearing it again.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't that.
Yeah.
You talking about Nas, EPMD, and Eminem? I thought I was like, oh shit, man,
That's
bro,
what
my
I'm saying. That's the
nigga.
thing. though.
Nothing
That's
made me
that's what
wanna
I'm
run it
saying,
back.
though.
But you know what made me run it back?
Put
Store
so much
Run.
on it 'cause of the
Store
name.
Run made me run it back. Pressure's dope. That made me run it back. Death
listened
Row
to-
East
I-
made me
I
run it
listened to the
back.
album.
Know what
I
I'm
listened to
saying?
the album, yeah.
I've listened to the whole album.
I need to.
Know what I'm saying? Like,
I will.
that shit's
I'm
dope.
running that
I
shit.
feel like it's better than the
Yeah.
first King's Disease.
Oh, for sure, without
That
doubt.
shit, that shit is album of the year so far.
Wow.
What album is better than that so far that's come out this year?
Donda.
It ain't even out yet.
That was a joke.
Oh, I was about to say. I tried to download that shit the other day. It was.
I hear the Isaiah Rashad.
Oh, you can't download.
Man, that shit is out of control, man. That Isaiah Rashad. Yeah, that's
low key. Isaiah got 3. They supposedly tapes, but Isaiah low key got 3. That's
yeah.
I ain't even going. I try not to use the classic.
That was that Sun Search Try It.
He got 3 very, very.
You said this year, didn't that?
No, not this year.
That Toby album came out this year, didn't it?
I thought he just keep dropping. As I say, he just keep dropping shit. He just keep dropping gems. He just keep dropping gems.
Oh, I thought that was a song. I thought that whole album was out. Nah? Oh, I was about to say, because ain't nobody fucking with Toby.
I don't believe
Ain't nobody fucking with Toby, bro.
That's my guy, though.
Real shit. Ain't nobody fucking with Toby, bro. I thought that was a whole album. So it's just singles that he's dropping.
Hey, yo.
That's his thing, is that he always does drop singles.
While we is talking about music, though, real shit, quick shout out. Corrupt. Y'all already know he's a West Coast nigga, but he's definitely from Philly.
No doubt.
Philly is putting their name in the street after him.
Oh, word up.
After Corrupt. Know what I'm saying?
What's the reason?
They're just paying homage.
Recognition?
His parents still lived there for over
Philly?
30 years and shit. Because that's where he's from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's from there. So they're naming the street after him. It's on Saturday, August 7th, basically. Corrupt real name. Ricardo Brown Jr. will be honored with his own street name, but not in California where he lives over 30 years. Instead, he will be received in honor of hometown Philadelphia.
Are they going to name it Ricardo or are they going to name it Corrupt? Cause I don't want to live on Corrupt Street.
What is Corrupt Boulevard?
I don't want to live on Corrupt Boulevard, Corrupt Avenue,
Corrupt Road.
No.
Corrupt Avenue. You know? But no, I'm saying, like, basically, the ceremony takes place. He was born there in 1972. Ceremony takes place at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the intersection of Clifton Avenue and Roosevelt, where his parents have owned a house for over 49 years. You know what I'm saying? It's
So even during all this fame, it's like, I'm not leaving Philly.
Yeah.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
Word
So
up.
I mean, I just happen to see that. You know what I mean?
That's like Redman's mama.
Shout out Corrupt. Shout out Corrupt.
Redman's mama said, I'm not moving out of my house. I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, but y'all know Wu-Tang got
a street.
Yeah, Wu-Tang got their own street, too.
Or a boulevard or some shit like that. But yeah, man, shout out Corrupt, man.
Corrupt in there, y'all talking?
No, not at all. Hell no.
He's a dope MC.
I respect
for sure.
him, but hell no.
He's a dope MC.
Hell no.
I bought Dog Food, nigga, the tape. I bought it.
Hell no.
Literally paid cash for that. You know what I'm saying?
And that says a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
Corrupt
shit.
gave up.
But that not mean why we is.
I'd always be broke.
Yeah, that nigga's dope. You know what I'm saying? But
He's
top
dope,
10,
but he ain't top 10.
No, not at all.
He's dope as
It was a joke.
It wasn't no joke.
You can't joke about questions like that. You know what I'm saying? I play for keeps, nigga.
Hey, but you know, he's a West Coast nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I can make an argument now, nigga.
You can't.
Don't do that.
Not for Corrupt. And I'm not even. No diss to Corrupt. No diss to Corrupt. I don't want to get shot. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Get shot.
good. As N.O. would say.
Nah, Corrupt. Yes, sir. Corrupt? Nah, I ain't feeling Corrupt like that.
What else is happening? What's happening with music,
feeling
man?
Corrupt like that, but we keep going with your topic. You heard me? But
Music was really. It was Nas.
Corrupt is not like that.
But Don ain't dropped yet, so we can't even really go in on that.
Low key touched on that.
I need my man C to speak on this here. You heard me? What black man got his own street name?
Martin Luther King.
Exactly. That's it.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Somebody there.
They about to make a stop.
Biggie
Barack
Smalls.
Obama, Biggie Smalls.
Corrupt.
I'm pretty sure Tupac got one. I'm pretty sure Tupac and Snoop got one.
I think Outkast got one. We can go for it. For where?
In Harlem.
Why?
But what you was talking about
They didn't take that street sign down, nigga.
No, 'cause remember-
Take that street sign down.
You said what?
That song
Who you said who?
Ballin', because that was like a big thing for New York. At
And
the
didn't
time.
niggas take it down though? I think there was a video of niggas taking the video, taking the street sign down or
Take
something
that
like
shit
that.
down.
Like there was like niggas was in a group and pulled that shit
Nah,
down or
but
something.
Hey, low key, I watched that versus again earlier today, and they still got trashed. This shit was still not close. None of that.
What you thought was going to be different watching it the second time?
I'm saying,
It was the same show.
I'm saying, watching it
Because
watching it again
with fresh eyes.
You know what? He watched it again because
it wasn't. It was the same. It was the same thing. They got.
He watched it again because Jim Jones said he didn't trip off the stage. He said he dove for a ring and
Jim Jones fell clean off that stage.
He said he dove off. He said a ring. He said a ring came off his finger, and that's why he said he didn't trip. He dove off the stage. I'm saying like
they said it. Well, they said we know it wasn't a wedding ring because he ain't never gonna marry Chrissy's dad.
That's funny as hell.
That's what they said.
And also, look, I was reading an article or whatever. Sheik Luce spoke and said that P. Diddy actually called them as the look. Benny, listen. And I mean, Quad too. Look, Sheik Luce had an article stating that P. Diddy is the one that called them and told them to do like that mixtape shit and all that because that's what they known for. Fuck trying to go hit for them niggas. Know what I'm saying? Do y'all mixtape shit and how y'all do just rock out how y'all rock out.
P. Diddy call who? The Locks?
Sheik Luce, yeah, Locks and them. You know what I'm saying? You know they homies and shit now.
I wish Key was still here because you know he think that he had something to do with Biggie's death. He do.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably Biggie was worth more to him dead than alive. Real shit. Biggie was worth way more to Puffy dead than alive, bro.
But he didn't have nothing to do with that, I don't believe.
That's what Kemal think. I mean, Kane.
I don't know. That's why it's going to be an uninvestigated situation, so.
Oh, no, I know who did it.
You know what I'm saying? You said you know who did it.
I know who did it, but I can't say it.
What if I told you I know who killed Biggie, dog? I ain't no snitch, but if I did, because that's Biggie, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Funny as hell.
But yeah, man.
Anyway, Kanye, he was floating in the air.
He was floating in the air.
That's what I wanted to say. At the end of his show, he was singing some song about the children, No Child Left Behind or something. They had him hooked up by a shirt, and he was just like, kind of going like this.
In the air, like the rap.
They just pulled him straight up.
No, this nigga went up from the floor.
I mean, straight to the
white light,
to the top.
They start making replicas of that jacket. He was wearing that red shit. It made like over 1.7. It made some crazy numbers. It made over like 7 million in like a night or some shit like 12. That fucking jacket that he had on, that red shit.
Who's buying this shit?
And it was a lot happening. It was a lot of shit going on last podcast too. So I didn't remember to say it, but. Leading up to this shit, and then after seeing that, the aftermath of that shit, I really, really thought, I didn't think it was going to happen, but I had a thought in my head, like, that he might do some wild shit, like, fuck around and try to hurt himself. Like,
straight off himself. For the
on some ultimate performance art type shit. Like, nigga, like,
see, you know what that is?
You think so?
Hey, yo, because hold on.
Bro, once I seen that nigga start doing that shit, you
know what that's called?
Started going in the air
I have
like
a new
that.
term for y'all. I'm glad you start talking about that. Because I have a
don't
new term. It's called Welcome to the Succubation. And you know what that is because you know who he fucking with, them family, you know what I'm saying? They succubus. Yeah. Guess who's a part of that now?
Right now too.
Guess who's the one with, guess who's... Oh. This is a part of the succubation now.
Hold on, wait. It took me. You know how you have a delayed response.
I didn't even.
Shit was staggered. Everybody's shit was staggered.
I will speak on it.
Hold on.
Who's part of that shit now, bro?
So basically, I seen an article. Basically, I didn't even get into it because it wasn't worth it. But as soon as I seen the headline, I just thought like, damn, welcome to the succubation. Devin Booker's fucking with Kendall Jenner and shit. Nah, I'm saying like, she's like,
they said it was a Kardashian curse. That's why they lost.
Man, they talk about shouted him out for the. You know what I'm saying, I'm like, damn, welcome to the succubation, bro, man.
They love them some black men, boy.
God, welcome to the
succubation with Devin Booker, bro. That was.
But listen,
that's a real shit. That's her nigga. You know what I'm saying, Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker.
We can find out.
I want to get my salute out to
better fucking not be.
You know, reason I want to give my salute out to the Kardashians.
Why is that, though, man?
They speaking game. They recognize.
They ain't speaking no game.
Hold on. Hit me out.
That don't mean nothing to you.
Hit me out.
All right, well,
no, it's real.
He don't believe it. He just said get the name tatted, nigga. That show is real.
They sit back and analyze, watching, seeing who hot. Okay, this guy here doing this.
Yeah.
This person here.
You seen Get Out, right? That's what they doing to these niggas.
Look, man, welcome to the Suck Your Basement, man. 4 thumbs down.
I'm not shouting out them bitches, nigga. Them
I
bitches
said
is
welcome
witches.
to. I said welcome to the Suck
And
Your
those
Basement.
you want to shout them out. Them bitches is witches, dog.
Oh, hell no, I ain't shouting them hoes out.
They ruin every man they touch.
Yes,
they made a man turn into a fucking woman. That's how bad them bitches is.
Because they
He used to eat his Wheaties, nigga.
They witches.
That's what I just said. Them bitches is witches. I'm not shouting them bitches
But
out.
that new Kanye album sound dope as fuck, though.
Access
How you know?
denied.
Where'd you hear that?
You ain't heard one track.
You crazy as shit, nigga. I could play half that shit right now.
On what?
No, we
My
can't play.
phone.
I bet,
No,
on what?
I
On
bet
what
when the album drops, none of them
platform?
tracks be on there.
On what platform?
That's funny as hell.
On my links. It ain't on no platform.
I bet-
He said I can't even. I
bet
can't
none of them
disclose that
tracks- none of them
information.
tracks-
Not out.
That nigga got 47 features on that album.
There's one song
But look,
that I have it's 10 minutes long.
it's a shout out to
him.
Devin Booker
It's
always
him.
because he's a dope player. But that's 4
I have
thumbs down to that
some
because I feel
Devin
like
Booker.
he's just gonna go downhill.
Access
It's
denied.
over.
I'm not feeling that shit.
It's
I
him,
ain't no
Jay
shout out to
Electronica,
him.
and the Locks on the same joint. Sheik probably had the best verse on that.
Who? Wait. What?
Or
Wait.
Kanye.
We talk about Kanye. Well, he said he wasn't making no more secular music.
It's about it's called Jesus.
He heard something that somebody put
Jesus-
together.
It's
Well,
called
Kanye
Jesus
has-
Saves or Jesus.
Kanye
Something.
literally has almost 20 features on that album.
No, yeah, like every song is. I mean,
I think that's dope though.
I think it's
Because every joint I've heard sounds dope.
well, because he's
It
a
ain't
dope
no DJ Khaled
producer.
shit to where it's
He's
just
a
big
dope
names
producer.
and just niggas just randomly on some
Yeah, I'm
shit.
kind of sick of Khaled, but
That
the
shit-
point is,
the shits I've heard
There's
sound
another one.
Niggas heard this shit with him and Jay.
and imagine, like, you know what made me mad about Khaled, since we on that subject, and I want to be very strategic in the way that I say this because I am, also a music artist and I understand like creativity and the way that it flows, and sometimes you mix with different types that you might not have thought you was going to mix with, so like they link up with Khaled because it's a guaranteed hit, whatever. But why is Khaled getting albums of the year and Grammys for best hip hop albums and things like that? DJ Khaled, not the artist on the album, not none of the people, not none of the what are they called, features, but him. DJ Khaled ain't a rapper.
Well, I mean, hold on. But DJ
How is
Clue
he-
used to do that same shit though.
Okay, you know
The
what?
professional too.
But do you think Clue got a Grammy for best album, best hip hop album?
Well, they wasn't doing that shit for
That's
niggas
what
back
I'm
in the day.
saying.
You don't answer to that.
I don't think
You know
that's
why?
right.
Hold on, listen.
I don't think it's
Hear me
right.
out. He have already paid for that whole album.
Hmm?
Every artist that get on there is his.
No, I know that, but I'm
That's
just
why he have album of the year.
no, but I'm
Nobody
saying
on that album.
DJ Khaled.
Yes, when he have album of the year, he paid everybody off. That's his album. No one else.
He paid him for the features.
Yes.
yeah, of course he paid him for the features, but I'm just saying
That's
it's
his
just
album.
weird to me that like he's a
And
Grammy Award
every artist he
recipient
have
for
on
being
there
best
is
hip hop
hot
album.
artists.
And he don't
Yeah.
rap like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to me.
Every
That's like a
artist
waste
is
of. So like y'all couldn't do. So you
I'm
mean to tell me there
giving
was
you
no
your
other hip hop artist
I'm
that
giving
had an
you your
album
answer.
that
I'm
you
giving
know what
you
I
your
mean?
That's basically a mixtape at this point.
Yeah,
That's a
that's what I'm
mixtape.
saying. Like how did he?
That's what I said. DJ Clue used to do it. Who Kid, Green Lantern. And I'm saying all of them niggas is the same thing.
Of course, but none of them have Grammys under the title.
Because
That's
they
what
wasn't
I'm
doing
saying.
that shit with
I
niggas
just
back in the
personally,
day.
I think that the music industry,
He got hot artists.
a lot of I think Hollywood period is corrupt and ran by demons. But
Hollywood,
that's a whole
yeah,
nother.
it's
I'm
true.
being very serious
different
about
show.
that.
True.
But,
Yeah,
but
that's a
like
different show.
because I
Yeah.
feel like
Hollywood do
that,
have
it's
a
hard
big
for me
part.
sometimes to. It's hard for me sometimes to. It's like all this stuff going on with Kanye and like we were talking about like the sensationalization of the Kardashians and all of that stuff, and it's just like we consume. It's like if you really look at them, you start seeing sores. You know what I mean? Like not literally,
That's
but you
why they
start
start
seeing
doing
holes,
lip
and you
gloss
start,
and
you start
cover
looking at
girls
them
and
a
all
little
that
too
shit.
hard. You start if you squint, it's like you could see the demon. It's
They're
just like,
3,000 years old.
It's very just
Because
like creepy when you think about it. It's like
half of
how is the industry
people
ran
that
by?
in the music industry,
But then you got
and
so
all
many-
that, they follow them type of people, and that's why they feel that way.
I know, but what I'm saying is, then you have us, our people, right? Like who want like our youth who want to be a part of it, who go out and they sell records and they're being here. talk about this, talk about that, and they put all this stuff in the music videos and all this imagery and stuff. Like, if you really watch music video, if you start looking at some of them symbols and some of them, it's like you'll really go down the rabbit hole. Like, yo,
but it's the back of the dollar bill.
You know what I was told a long time ago? You gotta keep grinding. Keep grinding.
You gotta keep grinding with anything. With anything you do. With anything you do, you gotta keep grinding. I don't give a fuck if you selling a lotte or you selling albums. You gotta keep grinding. So listen, here's the thing. The thing with hip hop was originally a medium or a platform for the oppressed brown skinned people to get their message across.
That's what it was.
Just like all
rituals. It was a way of storytelling. It was like poetry.
But
it's been going on for hundreds of years, even during slavery when niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's the same. They was rapping.
But once the European scene that what it did, the European didn't give a fuck as long as it was only black people listening to the music. But once it was grasping the ears of
their
daughters, their sons,
their daughters,
their lineage.
All of them. Their daughters.
So that's the same thing with the war on drugs.
Well, hip hop is hip hop at this point in rap is so ingrained in our
culture. Watch what you say. Next thing you we're gonna get cut off, nigga. I'm telling you, we get into a little bit.
No, you right. Because I was
no. Hip hop sets the trend.
But I did see. Yeah. But we set the trends. We're the cool. You know what I mean? Like if we did a country album, flying off the shelves. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
Like skateboard wasn't cool until the niggas started doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's not true.
We started.
It wasn't out there like that.
We started skateboarding.
Yeah, but us. I mean, like, they got the Tony Hawks and stuff. I mean, like, they're actually really good at that.
But I'm talking about it does not. It's not seem more commercial now than more.
Wasn't meant about black
I think Tony Hawk.
No. It's been commercial for sure. I'm not saying it wasn't ever commercial. Yeah, Tony Hawk's name is big as fuck. I've owned a couple of his video games.
Me too.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like, does it not seem more commercial now that a lot more black kids is doing it?
What happens is we're cool.
It seems more commercial now. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is that we are the cool. So the instant we jump into it, if you put us on I guarantee you.
How many commercials do you really see back in the day when motherfuckers are skateboarding and all that shit?
Oh, for real.
And it's more commercial now, though.
Skateboarding
made
the Olympics.
It fell off when Weezy started doing it.
Skateboarding is the first year for skateboarding in the Olympics.
No, it was the first year for female skateboarding.
It's in the Olympics?
Okay.
Skateboarding is
an Olympic sport.
Oh wait, are you talking about the X Games at the end of the year? Like
the
Olympics,
not the California Games.
Happening right now, the Olympics right now. Skateboarding is a category.
What?
The past, at least the two before this.
Come on, Google Thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
this year was the first
it's not
year
that I don't
for
believe me. It's
female.
just like
I'm gonna be in the Olympics.
Olympics.
Once they put shooting craps into the Olympics, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm gonna roll 77 sevens at once.
You can't be Ashley Larry. You know what I'm saying? Go
Shooting for the American team, we have Scott Lindsay. Scott Lindsay for the American team. Watch how he shakes the dice.
I'm gonna school him first.
He schools the dice and then he shakes.
I'm gonna school him, shake him, drop him, pick
But
him
my
up.
question is going to be side betting in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Because a dice game.
You definitely got to have 6, 8, or 9, 5.
Look, nigga. Look, bro. I'm not no dice roller, but I side bet my ass off.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Get the fuck out of
Look,
Look, first off, why could it not be in there? If they got curling or curdling or whatever that dumbass game is.
Hold up, I like curling. I might be the only nigga, but I
curl,
like curling.
I curl bitches. That's the only thing I curl.
I like the way they do that little with the thing.
With the brush, where they sweep it in front of it. That is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. These niggas be out here.
No, it
about
ain't
as big as that fucking speaker, and they be out here like.
But I bet you
and
this.
Motherfuckers sweeping in front of them.
I
that
bet
is
you.
the what the. They might as well.
I bet you this. You go to one of their houses, you can eat off the floor. I bet you that.
That is funny.
I bet you that.
I bet you something else. Black people
that's like that game though, but it is like that game just like on cruises and shit. What's that shit that
shuffleboard?
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be a simulation of that, right?
Black people would make that one up. Y'all got that. We ain't make that one up. We made up hockey.
But that is the dumbest shit I've ever
Hockey's
seen.
our game, but we ain't make up curling.
Hey yo, hockey, first black player. He just got first black player ever. I forget his name because I don't get the.
Not ever. He wasn't the first one.
Yes, he
ever.
was. He just got put into the Hall of Fame, and they just allowed.
Yeah? First black player in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Sweet action.
In the Hockey Hall of Fame, but not the first black player in hockey. No.
Yes, he was. I can't remember his name right now, yo, because I don't.
Look, the first hockey teams, they were Canadian, they were black. Yo.
He played for he played for the Boston Brewers or some shit like that, and he played for.
Oh, you mean for NHL? First black player in the NHL, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
Fair
but
enough.
they had to passed a bill or something like that to allow it.
God damn.
Through Congress.
Well,
and what's so crazy is that was, like 2 of our shows ago, I was about to bring that up, and I was like, we never touched on it, but we're talking about it now. Because he was also on, because he was also on Everybody Hates Chris.
Okay.
That on a TV show, because that's how I remember him. Because he was on there, and that's when they skipped school to go try to get their Gretzky jersey autographed or something. And he met him on the bus. He was like, "Yeah, I was the first black." And it was a real dude though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his name, I don't know it right now.
Chris Rock put on. Y'all show up Chris Rock.
I do remember that episode. That's one of the only ones.
Him and Lil Drew and shit. Yeah, but I'm saying
I don't remember that. But I do think that since we was talking about legislation, don't you think it's crazy that they had to legislate in New York to make it so that jobs can't discriminate against black women's natural hair in its natural state?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They had to pass legislation.
That's crazy.
Hold up, to do what?
You didn't hear about this?
Hold on, say it again.
So in New York, I don't know. I don't want to get the state wrong, but I'm
say
pretty sure it's New York.
Come again, say what?
They have legislation. They passed a law.
Okay.
That prevents employers from discriminating towards natural hairstyles. So they can't. So basically, they can't tell you, oh, your braids or your afro or whatever isn't professional.
Wow.
I think that's like a law. Wow. So the way that my hair grows out of my scalp naturally, not me, but if I were a black woman, like the way that it grows out of our scalp naturally and it's coily, curly,
there were laws against that.
They had to
against it.
They had to put laws against it because people were discriminating and firing people, or maybe not hiring people based on the state of their natural hair. So now there's
a law. Laws against the discrimination of hiring because of the person's hair?
Yes.
You know what? That's kind of dope because I kind of like that because
what?
The only reason why I kind of like that is because unless I'm hearing you wrong.
No, you hearing me correctly, but what I'm saying is the fact. I think that what you're saying is dope that it's in place because now they can't discriminate.
I mean, I don't like LaQuisha with the blue unicorn hair.
No, that's not what they mean.
No.
I'm not saying that.
That's not what they meant.
That's not it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
LaQuisha,
no.
We know he don't like LaQuisha.
Y'all niggas.
That's not what we. That's not even what we.
No, what I'm saying is like you know how like. You know what I'm saying? Like the shorties and whatever
we talk
about their hair.
No, we talk about natural hair.
Afros. I thought it was discrimination. Like you can't be my secretary because your hair is unicorn gray.
No. We're talking about was it natural hair, afros,
natural hair.
Locks.
You can't be my secretary because your hair look like that right there.
Oh hell no!
Ain't that ridiculous?
Sure.
That's ridiculous.
And they had to pass legislation to say you can't discriminate.
They had to. The fact that
women.
They had
why would it even? Yeah.
That's my point.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I misheard
this is America.
That's my point.
That's why I misinterpreted what you were saying. That's what I'm saying. Unless I'm hearing you wrong. Yeah. I thought he was talking about just because LaQuisha's hair was
maybe they should put that shit in place.
So I feel, exactly. So I feel 2 ways about it. The first way I feel is like good. They should because we shouldn't be discriminated against. But the second way is like, but why the hell do we need a law to wear our natural hair in its natural state? They don't got a law for Becky.
Did they call OSHA?
You know
about
what I mean?
that? Is that OSHA?
I don't know. If once again, this is science.
Once again, this is science.
Oh shit, son.
Or since we talk about Nazis, I'll say the Zoom type.
She wants to wear
Zoom type.
So even if her hair was blue,
so if you look at science, Becky's hair isn't hair.
Fuck. So what?
It's fur.
White girls dye their hair.
No.
Tissue?
I stay strapped.
No, we're not getting
White girls dye their hair all the time. Is this? That's not a problem.
No. If you look, you can look it up.
I'm not saying no to what you're saying.
No,
I'm saying no to what you're saying.
It's fur. It's not hair. It's considered fur. It is. It's science, man. Look it up. It's science.
I'm not having that conversation.
So what else?
If y'all don't want to get me started, don't talk.
Exactly.
Let's cancel the shit right now because I gotta give it's fur. It is.
Access denied.
Right now. Not on the record. Unless you're cutting us up in clips, nigga. You say whatever you want. It's freedom of speech. But yeah, unless you cutting us up in clips, nigga, Big Church ain't never gonna access denied, man.
He's gonna have us all banned from Facebook.
You just got out of 30-day jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell no. That's funny as hell.
Scene take 2.
You can't argue with science, man.
Speaking slang.
Talking shit.
All y'all LaQuisas with the blue hair.
Holla and say holla.
Alright, man. So
I fuck with y'all, nobody else.
Especially if they single mom.
This nigga sound like Mason. Hey, yo, so we've been talking about music and all this other crazy shit.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna let one of y'all niggas read this nigga's name, but I just want to bring it up. So look, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because dope shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all love that. Like we said, we love the Woo, right?
Yeah, I mean.
New season starts September 8th.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang American Saga.
Yeah, boy.
Joey Badass is being replaced as playing Inspector Deck, along with other characters as well. But Dave East will still remain as Method Man and a couple other characters or whatever. But this nigga,
My bad. Sometimes it just jump out.
Awkward. Asking for a friend.
Nah, but yeah, I can't even say this dude's name, but he is from
Let me see his name.
This Is Us and the Watchmen series.
Oh,
But no, it's not. It's not. Like, I thought it was my man from Black.
that's not him?
Black Panther. No, it's not him.
His name is Oyatoda Udi. Oyatoda Udi.
You know, I'm ugly and can't read good. So,
Oyatoda
you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, it looked like it was like sponsored by Toyota and the Olympics. That's how I looked when I read that. So I was like, I don't know, but I looked him up. But I looked at the pictures.
Replaced?
I do not know that. They do not get into that. But I actually did look up dude. I don't have the pictures for y'all. Y'all can look him up and see. And they give comparisons of him side by side. He actually does look like young Inspector Deck. You know what I'm saying? But Joey Badass does too. But Joey Badass gives you.
Why are they replacing Joey?
They don't get into that. They just say there's several characters being replaced.
Heard that.
You know what I'm saying? But his was like the biggest one that came out.
Thing,
like I said,
it's probably a budget thing.
Price went up. That boy just won an Oscar.
Oh yeah, that's why.
But they also say the second season will
Joe
focus.
won an Oscar?
I did not know that.
Oh, for movie him and Diddy was involved.
I heard. Matter of fact, you did tell me something about that.
I gotta go re-listen because I'm done. Man.
Also, about season 2 of the Wu-Tang Saga continues. It's basically focused on the creation of obviously the LP Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Double dip. Oh, okay.
No, 36 Chambers.
Oh, right.
That's
right,
basically
that
what the whole second season is supposed to be.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the first one. You know what I'm saying? But I seen that. I was like, damn, they're replacing Joey Badass. Remember, he was standing out the window like, man, they played that joint 56 times a day already.
Yeah.
Now, I fuck with that joint.
Yeah.
And I felt like he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? But when they showed the other dude, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
a little more like
he
Inspector.
definitely. But
Fair enough.
I don't know. Are you seeing Cuz, Benny?
I was looking at Dave. Who am I supposed to be
Hey,
looking
this.
at? Spell his name. What's his name?
Hey, shout out to Dave.
Definitely shout out to David Big.
I got it. Ooh, y'all do. What is it?
Ooh, y'all Kumbaya. I
Diddy, wom, diddy, diddy.
don't know. Anyway, but you see, dude.
No,
Did they show you?
I don't think I spelled his name right. This is some Bollywood stuff.
His name is spelled. God damn.
Y'all go ahead. All them vowels, no consonants.
This nigga funny as hell. Like I said, this Toyota sponsored by
Oh, I had it all the way wrong. It's UYOATA. Got it.
How the fuck you pronounce that shit?
nigga. That's what I let one of y'all read it first, because I'm ugly and can't read good. So
This dude right here.
but did you see the comparison between him and
he-
Inspector Deck?
He might be more your flavor than Dave. Look.
Hey,
No, sir.
yo,
I'm just saying the way he looked. He might be more.
Access
you
granted.
mean like just like
Yeah, he might be more.
yeah, on the same team.
But look, you pulled.
He's definitely on your team, bro.
But look, you pulled up.
We don't know that.
You pulled up the pictures though. What you think about it though? If you did, I'm talking about him replacing
Inspector Deck.
You know, he looks like him.
He look more like Inspector.
He got like.
But like the comparison you give right there, not really. He looks more like JB Smooth right there, and JB Smooth looks like my father.
Who looks like JB Smooth? Who looks like JB Smooth? That?
Nah, Swisher. The Swish.
No. I'm talking about in this picture. You talking about he looked like JB Smooth?
More in that picture because it's an older picture.
Yeah.
If you look up a young Inspector Deck picture, he actually does.
You know what really annoyed me about that first season of Wu-Tang?
What's that?
When Dave East had that cane, he was limping on the wrong leg. Yo, that shit pissed me off. Like, yo, ain't nobody tell that nigga like
y'all let y'all let it go. Like y'all let that air like that.
Like, nigga, he doing it wrong. Nigga limping on the wrong leg. I'm like,
that shit was a little bit crazy.
It's this little shit like that peeves me.
Yeah.
Speaking of peeves, we never asked. Hey, what's your biggest pet peeve?
That was a question that we were supposed to touch on.
Say quality. I'm actually gonna start with Benny.
Start with say quality.
No, because you petty.
You know what? You can start with me.
You
can start with me. My biggest pet peeve is someone doing something intentionally knowing and then acting like they didn't. And I don't give a fuck if it's so small as we sitting here right now.
Yeah.
If you knock the ashtray off the table,
yeah,
and you just look down at it and keep walking. And act like you ain't did that shit,
or
just act you just don't see it.
Yeah,
we all see it. I don't give a fuck. Look, and then
so
that goes into
what is that? Ignorance?
No. But that also goes into the same thing as if you're walking up on it and you see it and just look at it. Oh, I ain't do that, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't do it, so I ain't gonna. Nigga, we all live here. We all. In that sense, that's my thing. That's a small shit like that.
That's like ignorant.
And using my toothpaste.
I
was just joking.
Squishy tooth, motherfucker.
Old squishy teeth. Please don't use my toothpaste to brush your old squishy ass teeth. Old squishy ass pillow teeth.
Rubbing my Colgate across the mini marshmallows.
Little shit like that, like, because if I see you do it,
yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Like I seen you see me see you.
Like you brush past a motherfucker and accidentally knock something, you just look at it and just keep on going.
Fair.
That shit fucks with me for some reason. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
Even if it got something to do with me or not. I don't know why.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking. What about you, Sequoia?
Biggest pet peeve.
It's the biggest. You gotta think about it. Your biggest irritation. It's your biggest irritation. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. For real.
The lying motherfuckers.
Just
fronting motherfuckers.
Just
pretenders.
Just that something to talk about.
Acting.
You ain't got a lot of kicking, nigga.
You definitely don't.
That type of shit.
You definitely don't.
Heard that.
I think that.
Domain. What's your biggest pet peeve, bro?
My biggest pet peeve?
Yeah.
Shit, people not minding their own business. If it ain't concerning you, let it be. It ain't your business. If it ain't dealing with your family or nobody close to you, let that shit be.
That's this whole show. All we do is talk about other That's all we do.
Speaking slang, talking shit.
It was talking about other people's business. I think one of my biggest pet peeves, I have two that just like really get under my skin, and they're super petty. The first one is if you wash dishes, right? Let's say we all got dishwashers. Well, I got a dishwasher, and there's one here, right?
I don't use mine.
Okay, but whether you use a dishwasher or not, if you use it as like a loader, like a place to hold so that they dry the dishes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you wash them by hand and then just use the dishwasher as the wrap. Why do people put the knives with the sharp end sticking
I fucking hate that. Oh my god.
Nothing will send me to the roof.
That's dangerous.
I'm like,
it's dangerous.
So you just want me to lose my hand? Like really? You know, I cannot.
Who taught you that?
I don't understand that.
Who taught you that?
That goes in his common sense. That goes in his common sense.
Why would you do that?
That just drives me crazy.
I hate that.
Ty used to do that. I used to be ready to box. Like, yo, stop doing this.
You gonna have to cut that.
It's supposed to be business end up, everything except for tax. Because
that's the same thing I know. Business end up.
I'm a chef, so it comes from restaurants. Business end up when you're drying silverware. So forks, spoons up, but knives down. Business and
what? Because it's easier to find with forks, spoons, knives. All right. It's easier to find
because in a restaurant they'll have the same handle all over.
Exactly. So you're gonna keep pulling for hours.
Knives, sharp knives.
Especially kitchen knives.
Down.
You put them down.
Well, no, you never put You never put kitchen knives in the dishwasher anyway.
Knife.
You never put kitchen knives in the dishwasher anyway.
He's just talking about like just hold.
I'm just talking about
in a stand.
I'm just talking about somebody just put some there. Just let them dry.
Right.
That's like if you had a little dish rack that we all have had next to the sink. That
drives me nuts.
That's not one of my biggest peeves, but god damn it, I think you might have just made my list.
I cannot stand that
because that's one of the things you don't think about until it happens.
It's stupidity.
It's so small. It's so small. It's that big, yo.
Anybody that do some shit like that, they don't give a fuck.
No, they're stupid.
They're stupid.
It's like why? I mean, like what's the second one?
Like that's hey, you know what? It's that small and it's that big at the same time. And that's what makes it so ill.
You see, it set everybody off. Everybody went off.
That's what I was like, shit, because you don't think about it until it happens.
Because that shit hurt.
And that's the shit that really fucks with you.
That shit hurt.
You could literally get cut reaching for something.
Absolutely.
You know
that's
what
I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't like.
That's why, but you don't think about that when you ask that question. That was a dope ass answer. I definitely fucking like that.
What's your second biggest piece, though?
But when you reach it in for something, aren't you looking at what you reaching?
It don't matter, fam.
I'm just asking.
No, but imagine this. Think about this. Imagine if you're looking for a fork and you see the fork. Sometimes your brain doesn't process everything. Our brains are fast, but sometimes they're too efficient. So sometimes it will literally block out what you don't need. So you reaching for the fork, don't even realize the knife is sticking up because in your mind it shouldn't be.
Because that's how shit be right in front of your face.
Exactly.
You don't see it.
And you just grazed it a little bit, and now you got a hole.
That person can be not knowing what the fuck they doing.
No, they stupid.
Also,
you don't know what you're doing.
That's stupid, bro.
You're endangering yourself.
That's stupid,
can be doing it on purpose.
No.
No.
If someone does that on purpose, they're definitely stupid.
Real shit.
And if they know,
because that's how shit be right in front of your face, but you don't see it.
Only time it's something in my face and I don't see it is when you're basically in panic mode. Think about it. Anytime you be like, "Oh,
you ever be looking for something?"
When
and
you're
oh shit, it was really right in front of my
I've
face.
been looking shit. I've been looking for shit, and it was in my hand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, "Damn, where the fuck is my lighter?" And I keep switching hands.
And you be on the phone like, "Nigga, I can't find my phone for shit."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, people. I know somebody personally used to do that, and I would be. It would
look.
if
you do that, you're endangering yourself.
And no matter how many times,
and you're endangering anyone else, and that's fucking stupid
I
anyway.
just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Look how long we've been talking about it. This is a real pet peeve.
I put everything. Look, I put everything down. Fuck face, forks.
I do
knives,
too. I mean, I
forks,
hung. Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I just do it myself.
All that shit.
Just because.
Even in my house, it's still business end up except for knives.
The second one,
even butter knives.
In my bedroom, it's business end
down.
up. That's the only time it's business end up. In my bedroom, it's business end up, and then everything.
Man,
both ends.
I don't want to talk about that, Scotty, because the bedroom make you ignore business. We've been texting you all goddamn day.
I was asleep.
You didn't answer. You didn't answer nothing until 10 minutes before showtime.
A nigga can't take a nap.
nah.
At 4:30 in the afternoon.
Hell yeah, I'll be up early.
But we've been texting you since noon. You had your face in that all white meat chicken.
No, that's not true.
Huh?
He said that's not true.
Then you go back to the messages.
No,
you always say, I didn't see it.
I was ready to
I need the soundboard too.
Access denied.
You had your face in that all white meat chicken all goddamn day. And then you want to fall asleep 4 hours before showtime.
Everybody like, see?
I know.
I'm like Mary J. That hateration. It's if you
don't need no hateration. My other pet peeve is watching. Here's my other pet peeve. When like watching a movie or a TV show where they're depicting black people and the black people are beyond stereotypical. I'm talking like watermelon eating, fried chicken. Like that gets to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's I don't know, but I just don't like when it's one thing to be like a goofy character, like a who was a goofy character, like if you playing like a Fane or something, or your character like in Baps, like they were goofy, right? Like they were supposed to be goofy.
Everybody in that movie was goofy.
Or like Martin or something, where you're like,
but
just like
the worst.
But
it's Baps was the worst stereotypes ever.
Baps was was like.
I've actually never seen that movie fully through.
Ghetto ass, hood ass bitches like.
But it wasn't even just ghetto hood.
Yeah.
It was like That's not dumb. Even. I don't know a real person like that. No, that's like if Shanae.
That's like what he was talking about the studs and like why did they pick the worst one?
Very worst person to be like.
Yeah, what was that? That was like last
episode. I said normally in the African American community, when black women choose to be studs, they pick the worst hood nigga stereotypical motherfucker.
Not even just black women. Not even just black women. Because white women, when they choose to be studs, they be looking like Larry the fucking cable guy.
Yeah, you right.
Know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah, you right. My facts. Why do lesbians choose to pick the worst stereotype to be butch lesbians?
We all see Monster. And Charlize is one of the finest women, and she looked like that in that movie. I could not believe that.
Why do gay men choose to be the worst type of stereotypical woman to be?
The snapping with they fingers and talking
bitch, I don't know.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
women don't act
that's
like
just
that.
ratchet in a motherfucker. I don't know how to say it. Did I say it wrong? I don't know.
You've been down lucky. You know how to say it. You know how to say it. You might not know because it's in you, but you've been around.
That right there is probably number 3 on my pet peeve list. But I have 2 as well. The same way Benny said. My first one is stupid, redundant ass questions.
But it's not. Don't they say that the
fucking rhetorical? I'm talking about rhetorical.
No, because they say the only dumb question is the question I asked, right?
The question you hate. Look, you doing it right now.
No.
That's what dumb people say.
No,
I shouldn't say it then.
Stupid fucking questions. Fucks me up, and that's number 2 on my list.
What's a dumbass question?
Somebody walk in and
give me an example.
Like if you're eating potato salad, and somebody walk in and say, "You eating potato salad?"
Exactly. That shit. You motherfucker. You see me. You see me eating this fucking potato salad. Fucking potato.
Like you see me seeing you seeing me
and
eat this potato
salad.
You
know it's potato salad.
Yeah,
you know it's fucking potato salad.
So what's up? You just sitting there eating? It's like you just walk up on a nigga like, "Oh, so you eating?
Hey, yo, you eating that potato salad?" You know the fucking.
Yeah.
Hey yo, is that corn on the cob? Nigga, how the fuck are you mistaken? Corn on the cob can't be nothing else but fucking corn on the cob. I hate that shit, and that's number 2 on my list.
That was funny as hell.
All
right, so
that's another one. That's my.
That's what I'm saying. Stupid ass redundant rhetorical questions. Don't ask me no stupid shit like that.
I'm eating though, like putting your face in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't do that shit.
Yeah,
definitely gonna walk up on my foot.
What is this?
I'm burnt.
You see, I shut down everything.
I'm burnt.
Try to pass me L's and all that shit. Yeah. Nigga, no, that's what fucking. When I'm eating, this is
I was about to say I'm burning the L. Motherfuckers like, oh, you smoking weed? Don't ask me no stupid shit like that. Stupid shit. Stupid fucking shit, yo.
Nigga, nose in your food.
And that's number 2.
So what's number 1?
Fake hair.
The Easter basket grass.
Fake hair, especially on brown women.
But what if it's that 32 Indonesian?
I don't care how much
Indonesian.
I don't care how much it costs.
Malaysian.
Grow your shit
Malaysian
out.
hazel.
Do what you gotta do. Get a fade. Get a cut.
Fade.
Do some Bantu knots.
You want a fade? Come see Scotty. I also cut
Brush
hair.
that shit. Brush that shit. Do something to it. Cause fuck that. Weave, wigs. Sew-ons, glue-ons, lick-em, stick-em, ponytails. Fuck that shit.
Wait, what about cancer survivors? What about you're older and you need your hair fell out?
Be proud.
Be proud. The fact you got cancer and you on chemo and now you're
bald.
bald.
That shit. Be proud.
All right.
Be proud.
No,
I feel like it's an ego thing for
be
women.
proud about it as in
okay,
not deny it. Don't deny it.
But
Listen, that's like saying don't wear no hat, nigga.
If you're going through some things, if you have a medical condition that causes you to be bald and you want to wear hair for your own cosmetic reasons, sure, fine.
What if you cut your hair off on choice, and then every now and again you want to put
every now and again it's fine.
It's like put on a fitted. I'm saying you want to wear your pee hat today.
I'm talking about a woman who cannot live without You can't see me without my hair being done. Oh my God, I gotta. You always constantly gotta wear weave, sew on, glue in, lick 'em, stick 'em. I don't give a fuck what you want to talk about. Because at the end of the day, what is it? What's the little shit they wear now?
The lace front?
The lace fronts. That's lick 'em, stick 'em, nigga.
No, I told you,
that's lick 'em, stick 'em. You put some shit on your head, you smack that shit on your head,
lick 'em, stick 'em.
you glue it on.
It's
and
not
you
a
make
stamp, nigga.
No, what is it? You use glue and shit like that. It's a lick 'em, stick 'em ponytail, nigga. It's lick 'em, stick 'em. Lick 'em, stick 'em hairstyle,
We're gonna
nigga.
come out with that. That's gonna be our new commercial. Lick 'em, stick 'em.
I hate that shit, especially amongst our women. Stop that shit.
I think there's nuance.
No.
I think there's nuance to
So,
it. I
no.
think, first of all, we shouldn't be telling black women or any woman what they could do with their hair, their bodies.
Yo, especially when you're making an Asian rich.
No.
Right.
Especially when you're making an Asian rich.
I get what you're
Black
saying.
women spend over $1 billion on hair products a year.
And let them. If they want, that's what they want to do.
But only 3% goes to black companies. The black people.
Then we need to start some black businesses ourselves.
No, fuck that shit, bro.
But hold on, I understand what you're saying. That all natural shit is beautiful.
Your shit.
It's dope. Because I don't like caked on makeup and shit like that. That shit is not sexy to me. But also,
don't get me so, man.
When a shorty, all right, if she got her shit in, the way if it's looking all crazy, nah.
You leave my face on your pillow, I'm gonna leave you right where we at.
If you will,
if you leave your face on my pillow, I'm leaving you right where we
your
are.
face in the pillow.
I can't stand.
No, I'm talking about if you get up and your face is still on the pillow. Like, that much makeup.
I gotta go shake the snake. But nigga, I don't like makeup either.
Nah, but what I'm saying,
I think
like,
it's a nuanced conversation.
If you got it, like, if I'm saying, the shorty got her hair done and she do it right, and it don't even look like how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying, like.
I think it's a nuance. I think it's a nuanced conversation, especially coming from like the perspective of like
3 niggas. 4 niggas.
You see
No, definitely. The conversation is biased. The conversation is biased.
Not for me, it ain't. But I understand it in a different. I understand it in a different way. Then I think that the women. I don't have
a problem with it if it looks good.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about makeup. Here's the thing about makeup.
Oh no, makeup.
Here's the thing about makeup and fake hair that a lot of maybe we're missing the point in this particular category. Here's the thing about it in this area. The makeup, right? Like we talk about, I don't like makeup. Makeup comes in so many. Women have so many foundational.
I don't like when they look like the fucking Annabelle doll and the shit's off. I don't like when the makeup looks like the Annabelle doll.
So check it out.
The fucking cake doll. If you smile, the shit's gonna fucking crack. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
Listen, when I mean weave. When I mean weave and wigs, what people don't understand, weave and wigs starve your natural hair. True. So it doesn't even let your hair repair itself. True. Even weave,
it's not the weave, it's the products that you gotta use to keep it in. Because it's the weave products, nigga.
Kalimaclon or some whatever the fuck it's called.
Kalimaclon. But listen, the white
that
women,
starves your hair.
European women, Asian women, they are huge consumers of false hair products as well. There's so many different. It's not just wigs and weaves. They get all types of clip-ins. I'm telling y'all, I've seen stuff y'all wouldn't believe. You'd be like, what? Where they fuse strands of hair to the actual.
Yep.
Not even just a clip-on. They literally they have these things called, and they just like fuse.
Like a crimp.
So like strands of hair. Like they take your hair and they take a piece of a raw strand and then they just fuse it, and then that's But what I'm saying, but we do it too. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not just them, and it's not just us. I think at the end of the day, you're walking a fine line once you start telling women what they can and can't do.
Oh, I'm not telling them. I just say I don't prefer it.
No, I know.
I don't care what they do.
So it's your personal opinion.
I can't stop you, but I can't fuck with you if you wear that shit every day. If
I agree with what you're saying.
If your everyday everything is a fucking
illusion,
a hair hat, I can't fuck with you.
I think that.
I can't fuck with you at all.
I think that.
With that hair hat shit.
Let me see that natural shit. I think
miss
that.
me with that hair hat.
But I also,
real shit.
if it don't look out of control, I can deal with that
as well. I
well.
love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't look out of control, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like how you got blonde, your root. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it just looks wild as hell, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Every now and then, maybe.
Basically, he says just be you.
Every now and then, maybe. But that hair hat shit.
The one I'm thinking of, yours. used to be flat as hell.
I don't got nothing.
No. I'm saying in the past. I'm talking about in the past.
In the past, he got a Furby now.
No. I'm saying
in the past we in the past we revved it to 88.
No, but what I'm saying
we didn't eat roast where we was going.
No, I'm talking about like when we were sitting down. The way she used to put it in, I mean, it just used to just look so. I didn't even know it was fake until I seen her do it one day, and I was like, damn.
That's because you admired that shit. I want to do that shit too.
Who?
You.
Do that shit to what?
You yourself.
Oh no! I'm not one of them. Don't get it fucked up.
Fair enough.
No,
I ain't never been on that side.
No.
But nah, I'm just saying like everyday thing.
I can't do the everyday shit.
Nah, but
you can't wear no hair hat every day.
It's tolerable.
You can't wear no hair hat every day. I can't fuck with you. I can't.
It's tolerable.
The hair hat.
Yeah, that's what it says.
You wear your pea hat every day, nigga.
No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't.
Well, I wear mine every day.
And I don't. Look, I'm a bald nigga. I'm a bald nigga. I am bald by nature. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't wear a hat. I go outside just like, look at my hair. I'm unshaven. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
because look, women when they say that from a man.
But the thing about women is that it's not. Society pressures women to be. They gotta
Beautiful.
look a certain way, dress a certain way. If you're not this, you gotta be that. If you're too thick, then you're too thick. If you're not thick enough, if your hair's not long enough, if your hair's too short, if it's too long, if it's not the right texture, like there's so many demands placed on women, especially our women. The black woman is the most disrespected woman in America. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like we place too many demands on them. It's like, so do you want me? Do you want me to be natural? Because then when they're too natural, and then they start walking around here with like natural armpits and stuff, then you got brothers that'll be like, oh no, I'm not. You gotta go shave, or you gotta this, or you gotta that.
But I'm okay with that.
But
what I'm saying is,
that's society though.
That's my point.
Yeah, they tell them that that's what they're supposed to do.
That's my point. Society.
Because you gotta wash your legs, baby.
You gotta wash your legs.
You don't gotta shave nothing, but at least wash your legs. Wash your legs.
You don't gotta shave nothing.
You don't gotta shave them. You just wash them. Your legs.
I'm okay with that too.
He just said he want a bitch sit on his zebra with a bow door. Those niggas, you know what I'm saying? And when I met you, Miss Fufu,
I got a question for y'all. Did I ever ask this question? Maybe not. All right, so look. Here's a question. Before I get into I might not even touch dark side of the news today because y'all crazy. Yo.
What about armpit hair? You cool with armpit hair?
I'm gonna cool with that. I'm gonna fuck.
What about 80s Bush?
Yeah, I'm cool with the 80s Bush too. I'll eat my way right through that shit. Jumanji, nigga. I just said Jumanji, my nigga.
I ain't tripping.
No, because then it gets stuck in your teeth, and that's a whole.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
That's why they made toothpicks.
It's a new game.
I don't like hair in my teeth.
It's a new game to play. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So check it out. Say if you met the woman of your dreams.
Never.
You don't even know what the question is.
But I never met her.
Oh, I said, say if you do, if you meet the
damn,
like this woman.
He said that on air too.
Yeah, he's like,
he meant that. I ain't never met her.
Y'all just say shit. Just say you.
I'm gonna send that to my editing team.
The woman that you've always wanted. I mean, that woman, that one. You met that one.
Okay.
But she has a pronounced mustache. And she will not shave it because she likes it at all.
Well, I'm a barber, baby. Line that up.
Nope. I'm serious. But can you deal with that?
No.
I'm talking about mustache, like your shit, bro. Like our shit, like
y'all
mustache.
both using beard oil.
And like every man in this house, mustache.
Do you think I would have a problem with a mustache? I mean, come on, what are we talking about?
Hold on, so y'all both
I'm only asking. I'm only asking almost everybody in the room. We're
talking about 75 cents, not $1, nigga.
Hey, look! I want to make a shirt that say "Mustache Rise 25 cents." You know what I'm saying? But I'm not asking you, but never mind, Benny.
I mean, but a mustache that thick would be, I don't think, on a female.
On a woman. If she likes it, she refuses to shave it.
On a woman who is in tune with her femininity and who
all
dates
that
men.
All that shit.
And she
likes her mustache.
She just likes her natural mustache.
So look, I'm going to line her up and she line me up.
It grows.
I'm going to answer this from the perspective of, I think that would be difficult for a straight man to to deal with that, not necessarily because he would feel some type of way about it, but because of what
his friends or people around him.
I would think that societal, I would think that the pressure of society and like the judgmental, whatever, I think that would get to any person. I think that would be a hard thing to. That would be hard because first of all, people are going to automatically. You already know people are some people are ignorant, and they're going to the first thing they're going to say is, "Not a nigga." You know what I mean? Like that's going to be the first thing they say because anytime a woman does anything, remotely, like she lets her hair grow out, or she got like Sha'Carri Wilson, like they call her young man. You know what I mean? Like they make jokes like that. So I just think it would be difficult for a man to like. I can't see that.
That's a typical
man.
But then also like women don't naturally grow like that.
You got women, they grow mustaches.
Not like that.
I seen some with some thick ones. I'm talking beards and all that shit, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I seen one with the whole shit.
I've seen
but was she
no?
We all been to the circus before.
No, but was she feminine? Was she in tune with her feminine? That's the thing. That's the thing. Like if you talk about a woman that is embracing it, most women that embrace that aren't necessarily.
But we're talking hypothetical here. Hypothetical.
No, but it's just that's hard.
I mean, what if she's a feminine woman all the way around?
I'm gonna let y'all answer
because you don't want to
question her.
I don't want to question
I don't understand that.
Look, feminine woman, but her mustache is just as thick as yours. She don't want to shave it. She doesn't want to shave. She will not shave it, no matter what. I mean, no, but this is the woman that you've always been wanting. I mean, everything except for the mustache.
But then could it be the woman that you always wanted if she got the mustache?
Ain't no such thing.
Like, how would you even get past it?
A man is not gonna be with another man.
Drunk night, he was like, oh,
he
holy.
With a fucking trend.
Good googly moogly.
Late night by Doghouse, nobody cares.
12 to 4. You know what I'm saying? Midnight to 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? You the one for me.
Late night by Doghouse, nobody cares, baby.
So y'all wouldn't, obviously the answer is no, right? That's
the answer is no fucking no.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got the same beard barber. Like,
it'll be very black.
She got a little pudge on her bro.
It'll be very black and Barbara White.
Listen, a wise man once said, you better check that bitch's throat because her dick might be bigger than yours. Better check the throat. Check the throat.
All right, so
I ain't gotta do that. She got a mustache. I ain't even gotta.
So yeah, it's no.
How do we get here again? That's what this show is called. How do we get here?
It's an interesting topic.
I don't know how we can get here.
It's an interesting topic. Would you ever mess with one of your friends? Like if you was like, would you ever like Scott's messing with whomever? If she like you, she got the whatever for you. Would you ever cross the lines and like? You know what I'm saying? Without telling him.
Friend?
Not like
it's his friend.
No, you know what I'm saying.
Just rules to that.
They fucking somebody. Scott is in a sexual relationship with somebody, whether it's romantic, whether it's monogamous, whatever. But then that woman comes on to you on the low. She comes on to you on the low. Scott, and she's like, oh, he'll never know. I'll never tell him. As long as you don't tell him, I won't tell him.
But who is she to me?
That's the only
fuck buddy.
If she my fuck buddy,
look, I'm a smash.
All strings ahead.
I'm going fuck.
Okay, I see what you said.
No, all strings ahead.
I'm gonna answer first. And hold on. Hold on. I'm going fuck, and I'm gonna tell him right after we fuck. Immediately. It happened to me before in real life.
Right after we fuck.
In real life, I'm talking about girlfriend. It was my homie's girlfriend.
If it was my girl, no, that's not.
Nah, look, it was my homie's girlfriend. Girlfriend.
But why would you then do that?
Because she threw me the pussy. If she's gonna fuck me, his friend, fuck homie. I call him my brother. Ill will. I call him my brother. We just talked about this like last week on the phone.
Ill will.
Yeah. You know Ill will.
Ice?
Yeah, Iceman.
Stop.
So boom. Look. He takes me and his brother Jerk over to his bitch's crib, bro. Takes us to the crib. Period. You know what I'm saying? We go over to the crib.
He texted y'all.
No. He takes us over. We go to the crib.
Oh, takes y'all over.
This story wild as hell. So look, right? He's already over there. When we pull up, she's on the porch. This woman is on the porch about to ride him on the porch. We pull up. She jumps off. Oh, whatever. We in the crib chilling. About an hour or two go past. She's like, City. Pop City, that's me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, City, let's go get some beers before the bar closes. I'm like, cool, let's go. We get in her car. We pull around the corner. This bitch, so she's gangster. Bitch pull around the corner. Park. She was like, yo, I know I just met you tonight, but I'm trying to fuck you. Like, I'm like, she's like, don't tell Will. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm trying. I was like, all right, well, you crazy. So I smash her. I smash her right in her car. We go get the beers, and when we get back to the crib,
drinking a 40.
We get back to the crib. I'm like, bro, let me talk to you real fast. I'm like, yo, I just fucked the bitch right around the corner, bro.
Yo.
She told me not to tell you. I said, about you right around the corner. He's like, oh, whatever. So that night, we tried to press her for the threesome. She wasn't with it. She tried to act like ain't nothing happened.
You and him?
I've been through that situation.
Yeah. Like I said, it happened to me in real life, my nigga.
Wasn't this
in real life. And she for the street. Look, if she's gonna fuck your brother, that's my brother.
Was kids.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
But then what does that? I mean, but then like, where is the?
Look, if she's gonna fuck your brother, she's already fucking somebody else.
No, but then my brother, like, why would my brother do that?
Why not? Because she's for the streets, my nigga.
But she's already willing to do it.
So what am I supposed to tell him? So I'm supposed to say no and go tell him and they still break up anyway? I might as well get the pussy first. Why not? I'm going to hit it too. I'm going to hit it. And then y'all break up after I fuck. Because if I tell you, because listen. If I tell you your girl came on to me, and I don't fuck her, you're going to argue with her and I'm never going to get to fuck her. I might as well fuck her first and then tell you. Look, I didn't wait. It's not like I fucked behind her. It's not like I kept fucking this bitch behind his back.
Or
you could have been
like,
yes, sir.
Or
as soon as we got there,
like, yo, no, mind you, like I said, it depends on who shorty is.
It was literally, I don't give a fuck who it is.
No, I'm talking about who she is to you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
if the shit happens, I'm like, yo, bro, let's happen.
No, you're
we
crazy.
We fuck around, go do that shit together.
You're crazy.
I feel like
we fuck around, go do that shit together.
No, I didn't hit on her. I didn't come on to her.
No, but I feel like
she put it on me, fam.
Yeah,
she put it on me, fam.
Yeah, but then
if she's bold enough to go, look, she just met me that night.
But you're making it about her. I'm talking about you as the brother to the brother.
I'm going to fuck.
I'm talking about you.
I'm going to fuck.
Now somebody came on to you.
Because
I'm just
she's
talking about
obviously fucking somebody else.
But you know who she is and what she means to him.
It doesn't matter.
To tell me.
None of that matters.
If y'all married.
None of that matters.
No. If she's wifey, I would never cross that line. But if I know she's somebody
no. You can be married. You can be married. If a nigga wife, like, look, we're not strangers. She knows we're associates. He's my brother. This is my brother.
I don't know about that.
So the same night, if a bitch is bold enough to go fuck your brother,
it wasn't
their first night.
No,
listen. Yo, y'all not hearing me.
Nah, I hear
y'all letting y'all feelings get attached to this shit.
I hear you, nigga.
Look, you're out your fucking mind. You hear me, Eno? You're out your fucking mind. Listen. He said, this is my brother. This is the first time we met. She plotted and schemed to get me away from him to take me around the corner. She pulled over. She was driving, fam. She was driving, not me. I didn't be like, yo, what's up? I didn't come on to her. I didn't hit on her at all.
But you're putting the responsibility of loyalty on her.
It is on her, because I'm not fucking him. She's fucking him.
But that's your brother.
Exactly.
So the loyalty should be on you, too.
So why not fuck her?
Because it's your brother.
If she will fuck his brother, she's fucking somebody else already.
But it's not about her.
She's already not loyal.
But it's not about her.
It is all about her.
It's about your loyalty.
So
how do you call yourself loyal to your brother if you'll bang his wife? That's the part I don't
I didn't come on to her. I didn't hit on her.
That's irrelevant.
But I told him immediately. Look, I didn't fuck her. Listen, I went to him. Benny, I didn't fuck his wife.
Because you know why I would have told him?
Immediately.
Because the bitch didn't respect him.
Exactly.
If she come and get me the pussy, she don't respect
no
my brother.
respect.
But do you have respect for him? That's the question.
I told him immediately.
And get her out the way.
Benny, I told him immediately. As soon as I got back, Benny.
Saquon, do you understand what I'm saying?
I've been saying that's some bullshit.
I hope so.
No.
But do you understand?
So okay. So let me get everybody's opinion.
So you mean to tell me that if one of them was to go knock on your wife right now, you would be cool with that and would just get rid of her and be cool with them?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, yes, I would.
City.
My word. 1,000%.
That is crazy.
If she's willing to do that.
Look, if she's gonna fuck your friends and your brothers,
that actually personally happened to me too.
Look, if she's gonna fuck your brothers and your friends, she's already fucking somebody else. Like the stranger gonna tell you, fam.
Yeah.
It's not like I said I was fucking her for 6 months and I told him.
You know why I respect it?
I told him immediately as soon as we got back.
What makes you my man is because you came with someone like, yo, this was up.
Immediately.
You told me, but you did it too. Like that's the point. Yeah.
Okay, but if I don't do it, you're still gonna break up.
You might as well.
So your perspective.
They're gonna argue and still gonna break up.
So your whole perspective.
So why not me get the pussy?
So your whole perspective is, I might as well just get the. I might as well get the cat. Why would I walk past the cat? But then, like you, I'm letting you know, like
it's the fucking NBA. You better catch that alley-oop,
but immediately, Benny. I told him the same night. Immediately.
I don't know about that.
And look, he confronted her. She didn't kick us all out. She just said, "Oh, well, okay, yeah."
What you want to do something?
Now she said, "Do something."
Do something.
Do something. Shout out to Homegirl. Being gangster as fuck.
Don't shout her out.
Yeah, huh?
Definitely.
Cause she's gangster as fuck. How you that gangster? You out your fucking mind. So I'm gonna ask y'all individually. So you said, so if it happened to you, that same scenario, Benny, what would you do in that same scenario?
I'm shooting somebody. Somebody getting shot.
No.
I promise you.
Benny, I'm talking about you. If you were me in that situation,
if I was, like if somebody came, like if my,
so you would,
like my brother's,
you would deny it.
Significant other came on to me.
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Came on to you, pulled around a corner like a nigga would do. Like I'm trying to fuck. What's happening?
Pull the gun out and start eating the gun.
So you would say no.
Pull the gun out and start eating the gun.
No, I'm on some real. We might box in that car. Like on some real.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. Cause like because to me it's like you're disrespectful. It's like how disrespectful are you? How disrespectful are you that you would ask somebody's brother?
Yep.
We would have to. I would be boxing. Like there's no way.
But you boxing who?
Whoever's in the car. We're scrapping.
Why?
Because that disrespect. No, I don't mean like I'm gonna just instantly pop
he
off.
He just said she gonna do it anyway.
No, but I'm not saying I'm not.
And that's definitely what's gonna happen.
But what I'm saying is I'm not just gonna instantly slide.
I'm
just
saying
like it's. But what I'm saying is,
might as well get yours.
Might as well get yours.
See, that's.
Why not?
That's a mentality that I just can't get with. I just can't get with might as well get yours.
Okay,
because my loyalty is to my brother. That's where my loyalty
She's not loyal.
is to.
Okay. She's not loyal.
Neither are you in that scenario.
No, she's nothing.
Neither are you in that scenario.
No, she's nothing in that situation.
I know what you're
canceled.
I get it.
She's immediately canceled.
I get what you're saying. You're basically saying like she don't matter because she would do this
to somebody that close.
To somebody that's close to her.
My brother.
Then now she becomes. Now it cancels out anything.
She doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
So she's just a regular bitch.
Yeah, that's your.
She's not personally been through this. Right?
She's a lake.
Personally,
at this point, she's just a lake.
I just think it's crazy. I mean, listen.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
On the low, you know what I'm saying. I mess with.
I've personally been through that before, and it kind of actually made one of the best things happen ever.
But that's a different type of like messing with somebody like one of my cousin's friends. Right? That happened in real life.
Yeah.
Still don't know to this day. But that's not the same thing as somebody that my cousin was sleeping with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's a very different situation. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just very different.
All right, well, let me get a little bit of background. Maybe this will help. Because I'm going to give all
background. I'll tell the whole story.
Not the whole story, but all right. So listen.
No, I already know. Listen.
Iceman. No, but listen. Iceman met her because she was fucking his partner.
Oh, well, that's all. That's all strings ahead.
She was fucking with that nigga. You know Juan. She was fucking with Juan. She met Iceman, and she fucked Iceman behind Juan's back.
Now we talk about something different. That's a different thing.
That's who the fuck she is.
That's a different thing. And then he knew, and if he was in the, that changes things a little bit. That changes perspective.
When we pulled up on the crib, she was on the porch about to ride this nigga on the porch. She seen us pull up. She said, "Oh shit, got a track shot."
That's right.
And that whole night, after he know, she know, and we know that I just fucked her around the corner. She's on track shot. Oh no, I have no threesome with y'all. Fuck you, man. That's what you do.
Don't clench up now.
That's what you do. You literally look, fam.
Relax.
She was driving. I not once did I come on to this woman because that's my man's girl, and I already knew her past too. I already knew she's about the bullshit. But I never once did I be like, oh, what's up? Never once. That's not my style. I would never do no shit like that. I ain't no slime ball, nigga. I would never hit on none of my dudes' girls.
Never.
Not even if she was your third bitch. I would never do that shit.
But if they hit on you, it's fair game.
You goddamn right.
I don't understand the logic there.
Because the loyalty is on her.
She's gonna do it anyway.
The loyalty's on you
too. So she knows that I will and probably potentially tell you. I'll smoke that. You know what I'm saying? Smoke some goddamn reefer. She knows that the potential. Oh, don't tell him.
That's
what do you
crazy.
mean? Don't tell him.
I've heard that several times. Don't tell cuz. Don't tell cuz.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell
Are you out your fucking mind? So anyway, Scotty, how would you approach it if you was me in
I
that
heard
situation?
that too. I've heard don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
So you wouldn't do it, but you would immediately go back and tell your brother.
It wouldn't even be. It would
your
be
girl
an
tried to fuck me.
instantaneous. I'm on the phone. We're arguing. Yo, guess what's me and such and such is arguing. Because I got my brother's back. It would be an instant argument.
Let me answer this for you for sure.
Fair enough.
I personally went through exactly
You
what
would
he's
fuck
talking
Keith's
about.
girl?
No, listen.
You would fuck Keith's girl.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I personally had that happen to me. I don't know if you know the stories or whatever. But I've also had the other side too, because the same guy he's talking about, his baby mom was trying to give me the pussy, and my loyalty to him was like, nah, what the fuck is you doing? I never told him. If he listened to this show, he know now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But
I never told him that.
But you didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't. That's my loyalty to him.
He would have done it.
But I've also been on the other side where it happened to me, and then my bros came to me and was like, yo, this is what she was doing, and this is what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I feel both sides of that, and I respect you more for coming to tell me. So I feel both sides of that, boy.
But see, he never told him.
Yeah, but
he never told him.
Yeah, but we're talking.
I never told him.
But you're saying what I'm saying.
But also,
why miss out on the pussy?
Nigga, you said, "Well, I fuck Kimmel's girl." No, but my brother, someone who I personally call my brother, has fucked my baby's mom. If you want to put it on there, period. Period. And when it came back later, I was like, damn, I respect you more for telling me that because of how the situation went down, just like that.
But it was also later. I'm talking about the same.
It was
night.
later. Yeah, it was later.
Literally, my dick was still wet when I told him. My nigga. Literally, I'm not playing. My dick was still wet when I told him. Because look, I fucked her. We went to get the beers. As soon as I got back to the crib, I said, let me talk to you real fast, bro.
Yeah.
She went upstairs to go, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Go put some vinegar on
her shit. I feel both
real
sides
shit.
of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Immediately. And that goes for anybody in this room. If your girl throw me some pussy, I'm going to take it and I'm going to tell you immediately. I'm going to tell you right away, though. I'm going to tell you right away. Because if she can fuck your friend or your brother, she's already fucking somebody. She's fucking somebody else anyway. You're not safe. She's already fucking somebody else. What do you mean? And I expect if my girl try to throw y'all niggas some pussy, take it, but tell me immediately. Exactly. If it's 6, 9, 10 months later and shit, like, on Maury or Jerry or some shit, then we got a problem.
Yeah, like,
we got a fucking problem.
I was here for the last 4 months.
That's disloyalty.
Yeah.
But if she's bold and brash enough to fuck your brother in the car around the corner the first day she met him, who ain't she fucking? Who ain't she fucking, dog?
I know.
And look, who ain't she fucking? Period. That's the whole situation. and then he met her because his man introduced him to her and she fucked him behind his back.
That's different than that in somebody's wife, though.
I don't care what the title is.
How is it?
I don't care what the title is.
What? Paperwork and a silver band
around
your fucking
finger? I don't give a fuck what the title is.
That's what makes the difference? That's the only difference between being somebody's girl and a wife is a fucking paperwork and a fucking ring around your finger. What are you talking about?
I don't care what
the
title
title is. Some type of blood infusion or some shit that happened after that.
Your title
they're gonna be the same person they is if they're
your title don't mean shit.
Why are you yelling? Are you hurt?
What you talking about? It's different.
C'est quoi? Don't leave your girl around them true players.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Don't leave nobody around. That's all you need to know.
I would never come at your girl.
Yo. Honestly, I didn't hit on her.
I would never come in.
I didn't hit on her, and I would never hit on my dude's girl. But if she comes on to me and like I'm trying to fuck, I'm not talking
about back you into the cup. You in there getting a cup out. So I can get some water. She back you in. Literally, and start hitting you like, oh my god.
It was literally just like this. It was literally just like this. City. Let's go around to the bar and get some beers for the bar closed. I'm like, okay, cool.
She knew what she was doing before that.
She planned it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I said, okay, cool.
Just me and you.
We got her car. She was driving.
Why'd she say?
She circled the block and I'm just.
Why'd she say? Hey,
I'm just circled the block.
You got some money for beer?
I didn't even know where I was at. It's my first time being at her house. I figured we're going to the bar. She's driving. She pulls over like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell Will, I'm trying to fuck you though. I'm like, well, okay. Like, word. She's like, yeah, don't tell him, you know what I'm saying? And literally, she's like, I'm like, word, fuck it. She folds down the seats of her SUV. We go in the back, we get her cracking. You out your fucking mind. Because she has no loyalty to you, fam.
Was it good?
It was sucker fresh. It was sucker fair. The threesome would have been better.
You know the one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the Trez King, baby.
We gotta get off air, man. Because
got your fucking
let's start confessing too many confessions, man.
Because me and my nigga could have both put it, you know what I'm saying? We could have both looked at each other like, yeah, nigga, high five, nigga. Look, but it's happened to me once before because my homie, Schmearhead. My homie goes out of town. My homie goes out of town. His girl, we always in his crib. His girl.
Oh, it's after dark.
Nigga. my nigga, his girl, whole time. Oh, she's a known trick. That bitch will trick on dick. Say she ain't, bro. She's a known trick. She got him because she tricked on him. She stole him from another bitch because she bought him out. She bought the dick. This is the type of bitch that'll buy some dick. You know what I'm saying? This is 15 so years ago. You know what I'm saying? Period. He goes out of town. He goes out of town to see his kid and his baby mama out to live out of town. My nigga, whole town. We this is the party crib. We all out there partying and shit.
I'm pressing again.
we all at the party crib. We all at the party crib, my nigga. Whole night. She's like, we going to Eaton Park. We going to Eaton Park. We going to get something to eat. I'm like, cool. Look, she tells niggas, City's in her front seat. I'm like, what? It's like, everybody, we drunk. Everybody's in my house. City's sleeping in my room. I'm like, what? Like, she's dictating this shit. Hey, it is what it is. Boom. Just so happened, it goes down. My nigga finds out the next day. Cause you're out your mind. Cause how disrespectful you gotta be to fuck your significant other's friends.
Well, how disrespectful do you gotta be to fuck the significant other?
I didn't hit on her, fam.
Like, but why
I never came on to them.
Well, you turned down anything but your collar, nigga. You didn't turn down nothing but your collar.
Nothing but your collar, baby.
I'm just saying, like, how is it disrespectful?
Look, like I said, I feel both sides of shit go that way. I feel both sides of shit. Because also, I didn't know sound.
Nah, man. Nah, listen. If any of y'all fuck the person I'm currently with, man, y'all me. What do you mean?
I've never heard a nigga say that.
How you feel about it, though, man?
In my opinion, if any one of y'all niggas later come on to me, I'm gonna tell them, if you do that shit again, I'm going to your man.
Not again.
But are you gonna fuck her first?
Hell no.
I'm fucking.
Okay, so again,
I'm fucking. I will never, ever hit on no one's woman or wife. That's not my style, fam. I've never been that. I've never been that thirsty in my fucking life. Never been that thirsty in my life. But if she comes on to me,
bitches do
no
that.
more friends.
That's what they
Shares
do.
to you, bro.
That means she don't give a fuck.
You gonna buy down to what they do.
Let's do it together. Let's do it together.
They do.
You out your fucking mind.
Let's do it together.
I can't understand the politics on this.
Again,
I keep trying.
How did we get here? That's definitely the name of this.
Y'all brought it
let's do it
there.
together. What's the thing with the threesome too?
Plain and simple.
They took it on to you, and you gonna go on to them.
I ain't turned down shit in my collar.
Man, that's some
That's
piss.
on you.
No, it's not.
They ain't
I ain't
trying to
never heard
turn
no
down
other
shit
nigga in my
either.
life.
That's why they
Stop
do it.
saying there's some Pittsburgh shit because it ain't.
It's definitely not.
No, it definitely ain't no Pittsburgh shit.
That's some around the world shit. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
never heard no other nigga say.
I don't know if you do shit like that. You know, me fuck
Yeah, that's
with
crazy.
Wild as
that.
hell.
I fuck with
But you
my-
know,
I
to
fuck
each
with
his
you, I
own.
fuck
That's why we're all, you know, we could all, you know,
I
whatever.
fuck with you. I ain't gonna be in your face if I don't fuck with you.
That's wild.
All right, so check it out. So look, and no, like
If I
you
don't
said.
fuck with you,
So-
I'm
so-
not gonna be in your face.
All right, so
Fuck me in your face,
so
I'll
listen.
fuck
So
with
check
you.
it out.
I'll
For the
respect
people that said no, when do you tell your friend or your brother? When do you tell
I'm
them?
gonna.
Immediately.
Same
If that
time,
female come
immediately.
on to me right
Immediately.
there, I say, if you do that shit again, I'm going to your man.
Okay, so she won't fuck you. She'll go fuck somebody else.
So what you
That's
gonna
her
do?
business.
Hold on. So what you gonna do?
So you let your man be a sucker the whole time?
No, I'm gonna go tell him.
You do. That's not what you said. You said again. That's what I mean. When do you
But
tell?
I'm gonna tell him.
When?
Immediately.
Immediately. Okay, so what do you expect to happen? He breaks up with her. It's over.
That's
And then hold on. She's gonna boo and who? And he's
That's
not
on
gonna.
them.
and then He gonna not believe you and believe her.
That's on him. He can lose me as a friendship.
I'm
because
fucking.
of what she doing.
I'm
dumb
fucking
shit. That's on him.
That's like if somebody
time.
stole a bag of chips
But it ain't gonna be
and you
because
going
of
down
me.
anyway, and they ask like, "You want one of these Pringles?" And you like, nah, but you could have got something. You should have just ate a couple Pringles.
All right, let me change it. Hold on.
That's your friend.
Hold on.
A person you fuck with every day. You gotta look at
Hold on.
in your face.
Let me change the narrative.
Hold on.
Let me change the narrative. It's your same dude, right? It's your man, same man. It's ill will. Yeah. It's his of age daughter.
Oh no!
It's his of age daughter.
I'm kidding.
She's grown.
Nope.
I'm shooting you.
No.
She's grown.
No.
Nigga, fuck no.
Explain to me the difference.
That's my niece.
Explain to me the difference.
Family.
It doesn't make any difference. According to what you're saying, it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's not even.
Here's the first thing.
That's not even the same scenario.
Take your whole glass away.
Hold on. First of all, I appreciate that the answer is no because it should be no.
Hell,
I agree.
That's not even the same scenario.
But what I'm saying is that same conviction that you got for your niece, you should have for your sister-in-law.
That's my sister-in-law.
How could it be your niece if it's not your sister-in-law?
That's the
only way she's your niece.
No. Listen. At the moment when his wife hits on his brother, she is a smut. She is lower.
So, but if your niece hits on you, she's what?
She's just confused about her sexuality. She needs to have a sit down.
You feel what?
She's confused and she needs to have a sit down. Listen. So look, there's 3 of us in a room with children. Okay? Listen. Pook's children are my nieces and nephews. You understand? And those children are my nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? And those children are my nieces and nephews. And I just met N.O. 2.5 years ago. But as friends, his children are my nieces and nephews.
But what's the difference? If she's of age, what are you protecting her from? If she's of age, what are you protecting her from?
No, she's just in love with an older man who she doesn't understand.
She's of age.
But she's in love with an older man and she doesn't understand.
Let's say
you can have that, by the way. I was
gonna say that sounds like a song. Nigga.
I wrote the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Oh, no, we're talking about someone 18 and
we're talking about. Well, let's say 25. She's old. She's way old enough. She's 25 years old.
Nah.
Wifey's 30. The niece is 25.
You getting up in that age.
Nah, bro. See, it doesn't say 25.
The only reason why I brought this up is to highlight how ridiculous it sounds to me. The same way you saying no to the niece, that's how you should be saying to the wife. It should be same thing.
No way.
Why is it different?
No way.
Hold
and I want to say for the record, I agree that you should not be banging your friend's kids, right? Like that's obviously I agree with that. But my point is,
I can't even have attraction to my friend's kids.
Exactly. You shouldn't even have an attraction to your friend's wife.
But if she's a grown woman, she pull up on me and be like, "Yo, what's happening?"
If the kid is a grown woman, she's 25. That's a grown woman. She pull up on you. What's happening, Aunt? What's happening, Aunt? She's asking her uncle. What's happening, Aunt? There's no difference.
But my brother isn't fucking his kid. So there's not a different loyalty.
We hope.
How did we get
No. I say that to say this. It's a different kind of loyalty you're talking about. It's a different kind of situation, different kind of relationship we're talking about.
But I don't.
We're talking about the person my brother is fucking, not his children.
But she would also be. So she's not considered family, is what you're saying?
No,
the wife's not family.
To an extent.
Well, she couldn't be.
She's an in-law. She's not.
Well, you know
she's
my
not
brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, baby sister, cousin Tracy.
She's not blood. I'm talking about blood. Even if we're not,
can you weigh in on this?
That's his brother.
Brother-in-law, sister, cousin
Tracy.
Can you please weigh in on this?
No, he's no.
Hold on. Can you weigh in on this, please?
He's not talking.
Just say something, because you ain't said nothing.
I've been saying this. I don't know what the fuck these niggas are talking about.
I'm talking. No, because he said that. Nigga, she's said some crazy shit.
My dick be dry because I don't want to fuck my man's wife.
I don't want to. But
hold on. Why does that equate to my dick being dry?
He said, I don't want to. I have no choice.
You're a fucking superhero.
I don't want to.
Because you're out your mind. Look. If your wife will throw it at your best friend or brother.
Okay, what about your best friend's mom?
Oh yeah, she probably get it.
So the mom can get it, but the daughter can't get it. It don't make no sense. You just making it up as you go.
I've done hit some mamas, but I won't hit no daughters. I'm like 3,000. This goes out to the mamas. Mamas.
You hit your man's mom.
No,
you hit your man's mom.
We're not going to disclose all that information. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like,
That sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous.
Nah, but you're putting it on a different level.
No.
You're talking about immediate blood, fam.
I feel like it's
the
all
mama
the
is
same
blood.
level. I feel like
the
it's
daughter
all the
is
same.
blood.
I feel like it's all the same level.
No, it's not, bro.
I feel like it's all the same level.
It's
If
not
it's not
even close.
if it's not just like a pure friend,
It's not even
if it's
close.
not just like straight up like this is just a homie, y'all ain't really. That's a different thing. Like the situation you just described, that was a different thing because.
Even then, I'm gonna bring that shit up to my motherfucking mans, nigga.
Immediately. Immediately.
So they
I
argue, they break
care
up.
If I know that's really just.
So, all right, so let me
Hold on,
let me
you
ask
gotta
y'all
go confirm it first.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me switch the scenario up again. So the original scenario, right? So if you bring it up to your mans that his girl hit on you, but you like, nah, you reject her, you turn her down, all right? Boom, period.
You be like, fuck that bitch. You should have fucked that bitch, yo. We be smoking a blunt and shit together and shit.
They argue, they break up. 12 months later, 365 days, you see her again at the bar, and she hits on you again. Are you gonna fuck her?
No.
Are you out your mind? Y'all niggas is crazy.
No.
Y'all niggas is crazy. I'm talking about. And she's fuckable. She's fuckable, fam.
No, but
She's
why
fuckable.
Why
Why not? You're at the bar. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You vibing.
Situation, you heard? No
It's
bullshit.
fair game. Once she
Matter
then
of fact,
came out my
wife,
throat.
brother,
With her
my
throat.
wife, her brother. Michelle brother.
Yeah.
His girl. We all was
Don't say no
close.
names.
Yeah.
We all was close. They broke up. I seen her a year later.
Yeah.
She was trying to flirt with me at the club.
Yeah.
I was like, what? You got me for
Well,
Hey,
fair
bye.
enough. I mean, but were you with wifey at the time?
No, I wasn't even with what? It's just the idea.
You just knew him. You just knew him.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Look,
I knew them.
Mad respect, but you're out your fucking mind. I'm
I don't
smashing,
get down
dog.
like that.
Are you kidding me? I'm hitting the same night shot for me to pussy the first time. I'm gonna smash, and I'm gonna tell you immediately. If I don't tell you immediately, then I'm wrong. If I wait 24 hours to tell you, I'm wrong.
That logic is so flawed to me. I just
Fair
can't see
enough.
it. I just can't see it.
What it is.
It's
It's a balance beam because it goes both ways. Because it's yeah, you're right, but yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's both ways. Like you're definitely right, but then at the same time, it's like you're definitely right. Like
there's no right answer.
Because it's a balance beam. It's up and down.
There's no right answer to that question.
No, yes, there is. The right answer is don't have sex with her. That's the right
Why
answer.
not?
Shit is seesaw, fam. We trying to balance shit out.
So what about Joe Schmo? She says I have a man, but I want to fuck you, and he fucks her. Should he not fuck her because she has a man?
That's different. You don't know him.
It doesn't matter.
You have no loyalty to him.
So if she's gonna fuck Joe Schmo anyway, why wouldn't I hit it too?
Because you have loyalty to your man.
So now y'all supposed to have up.
And my loyalty is to tell him immediately.
So y'all supposed to
your loyalty is to not
if you don't do it,
same way that you wouldn't have sex with his daughter, you shouldn't be having sex with his wife.
How
is
it different?
If she's 22,
his daughter is immediate blood.
No, the only reason why you can't fathom
So are
it
you
is that you wouldn't want nobody having sex with your daughter.
So like,
that's what it is.
My daughter's grown.
No, but that's my
sure
point.
She's probably having sex.
And if Pook has sex with her, you shoot him. So my point is,
no, he would respect me more than that.
But that's my point. That's my point. That respect.
I expect him. If my girl came on the pool, I expect him to hit it. I expect him to. You're your fucking mind if you don't hit that shit. But you tell me immediately. You can tell. Look, you can be in the pussy, like nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tell me immediately, fam. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'll see you later. Period. You're out your fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You can text me while you in the pussy, nigga. Like, yo, I'm fucking your bitch right now. I'm like, that's crazy. Word up. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, look.
Tell me immediately, and I'm cool with it.
That's some different.
If you hide it, then we have a problem. Because that's not even
the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's kid or something like that.
The kid's different, bro.
What?
Because they're not being honest.
No, niggas get killed that same night. They get caught in the room and get shot. That same night.
That's called emotion.
They ain't gonna dive into the pussy
because
with you,
you know what that is? You know what that is? That's simpness. Niggas being simps. What's your fucking mind? What's your fucking mind, dog? How the fuck could you be mad at the nigga fucking your girl? He doesn't have. That's not the same thing.
What?
She is loyal to you.
The nigga.
She has the loyalty. She has the loyalty.
No, so you mean to tell me there's no loyalty between you and your man?
But not on a sexual level?
So then why can't you fuck his daughter?
Because this is immediate blood. That should be your niece.
That's not the same
That's your
thing,
niece.
yo.
That's not the same thing.
Y'all don't hear how crazy this sounds. You really don't. It sounds crazy.
That's because you don't have no kids, bro.
No, that ain't it.
That's exactly
That is not it.
That nigga got kids.
Yeah, but he wouldn't fuck one of his boys' daughters.
He just said he would.
Look at one, no, I would not.
Not daughters. Not
I
daughters.
would fuck one of my boys' woman. You got me fucked up. If I fuck with you, and me and you
He's
start
also
fucking
saying he
with each
wouldn't
other,
do
He's
either
flip flopping
one.
on both sides. Because
No, he
just
said
5
he
minutes
wouldn't
ago he
do
said he
either
would, and he would
No,
tell
I
him.
did not say
Yes, you
that.
did. You
Nigga,
stood right
I'm
there
not
and said-
built like that.
It's on tape.
I'm on
He didn't just stand there and
tape.
say.
It's on tape, like he
And you
just
said,
said.
"Oh, but would you tell him?" He said, "I'm
It's
telling
on
him
tape,
immediately."
like he just said.
Didn't that happen?
I'm not
It's
built
on
like
tape.
that.
It's on tape. We gonna hear it again. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
not me. I'm not
When
built
he
like that.
said fucking your man's wife is crazy. That's what
nah, look.
I'm not built like that. If I
Look,
fuck
look. There's no right answer to this. There's no right answer to this.
No, there's a right answer, but we're not going to come to. We're not going to come to.
Common consensus.
Yeah. We won't have
Maybe it's alcohol involved, but you out there fucking
y'all
high.
niggas are in the minority.
I know it happened to me. You do know. Speaking of global minority, you know that is the new technical or PC term for the European, right? The global minority. And people of color are the global majority. That's the new PC term.
That's always been the case, though.
But not according to history books. We're always going to the majority. So,
There's more brown people in there, or
but yes, we've only been told that they're the majority of the earth is, you know what I'm saying, the European. But the new technical term for them is the global majority, the global minority, and people of color are the global majority.
you know what the next term's going to be? Extinct. That's exactly what you just said. That's crazy to
So maybe that's why I think different. I'm saying.
Nice episode is brought to you by
How do we get here? Productions.
Guess what? We drink Crown Royal, man.
Crown Royal, because you drink it. How do we get here? That's exactly what everyone does. All this stuff. I was very black over there like that. He was about to start kicking it. Lunchbox mode, started beating out the know, man. What's up, man? What you doing, man?
I think you just I'm about to freestyle or something. I'm sitting on the LB.
Look. Y'all know what the MBPA is?
I'm back at some
National. Nah, man. I got some basketball shit. So I didn't know what the MBPA is. Well, basically, CJ
basketball players.
Exactly. That's a big name.
Big nigga.
That's exactly what that is. But Chris Paul, I didn't even know he was the president of that shit. He was about to be replaced by CJ McCollum.
They should be, because he probably throwing them games too. but Chris McCollum has also been the vice president and shit. Now I didn't know what this was at first. I had to look it up. So basically, the NBPA, the National Basketball Players Association, it's a union for current professional basketball players, right? And ever since 1954, when it was established, missions was to ensure the rights protected against them. Basically, they didn't never have contracts and shit higher than like $8,000 and shit like that. So they basically make sure they get all their rights and royalties and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So Word up.
yeah, you know what I mean? So basically, they were replacing this nigga, getting Chris Paul out of there. My bad.
I think they're overpaid anyway.
You think they're overpaid?
Basketball players? Athletes?
All of them.
Hey, fam.
In comparison to
well,
teachers.
What's that deal that Durant just signed, bro? 4 years, 180?
200 million,
200 million,
like
yes,
that.
200 million.
Well, I guess
it's $50 million a year. Hey, yo, the little ball nigga just, what did he get? He got, he got 84 million a year from the Bulls
the
or
little
something?
ball nigga.
No, one of the Ball brothers. I think he got 84
Oh, you said
million.
Ball.
84 Yeah, we got 85 million from the Bulls.
Ain't he supposed to be Lil Dicky's brother? Ain't he supposed to be one of them niggas?
Lil Dicky the rapper?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I have no idea, bro.
Man,
I don't know, but
I gotta watch that season 2 of Lil Dicky, yo. Shout out Lil Dicky, yo.
But yeah, they back the MBPA basically been active for the last 65 years. They got 450 members in 41 countries. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this shit, trying to get it out, whatever.
Because they're so broke.
Just to get off with how we get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. Real shit.
I'm gonna say my dark news for some other time.
You can't say they're overpaid in comparison to
these American athletes.
Give us one thought.
In comparison to what the franchise is making.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hell no.
No, I mean overpaid in terms of how much the teachers make. These people that are shaping and molding our children.
Oh, of course.
I mean, think about that. These people, your kids spend more time with them, or they used to anyway, in classroom.
Yeah.
If they're not homeschooling.
Yeah.
So these people are getting paid to teach your children math, science, biology.
I'm sorry, they're
Do
being
your
paid to
job.
institutionalize your children.
Whatever the case is,
Yeah.
maybe if they was being paid more, they might tell the truth. Who cares what I'm teaching you if I'm only making $50,000 a year?
I'm struggling.
You know what I mean?
I'm struggling.
So you're gonna get it how you live.
I ain't got time for a second job.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like all y'all little bad motherfuckers.
I think
for
it's
12
ridiculous.
hours a day.
People that drive school city buses, people that true traditional jobs, like people that work at
teachers, emergency responders, and I'm including cops. All should get paid more. Yo, a baseline for most cops is under $50,000.
It's under 50 racks, yo.
50 racks to run towards bullets. Look, I make $69,000 as a chef.
Yeah.
I never had to run for my knife.
Real shit.
That's because they put them face down. See how that came back from
Business up.
Well, you know, in my kitchen, you wash your own knives. The dishwasher don't get no knives.
Yeah.
You gotta put them back up. You gotta put them back
that's the way. That's the appropriate way.
But my point is just
I
feel like these athletes, they're making exorbitant amounts.
Entertainers in general.
Entertainers
motherfuckers get
too.
paid $6-7 million to do a
Sing a
movie.
song
Did
and don't
you say
even
his contract was?
and don't even be half
Did you say
good.
Durant's contract was for 4
$200
years?
million for 4 years. 50
I just
million a
read
year.
$50 million
in
a year.
that same
And then
vein.
hold on, what's
Win or
the
lose?
what's the guarantee if something happened?
I don't know. I ain't read that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because it's probably like 120. It's probably like 120.
You know, there's a lot of professional athletes right now that are retired that are still getting paid
Of course.
because of their contracts.
Because of the contracts.
They're retired and are still getting paid because they had to pay out their contracts.
Listen, Scarlett
Big
Johansson,
facts.
I just read this the other day. She's suing Disney because they released Black
Good,
Widow
bro.
And on Disney
on
Plus,
Disney Plus, and they also
and
released
in
it
the
in
theater.
theaters. She's suing them because she's saying she missed out on $50
They
million.
hurt the revenue.
That movie made like $200+ million. Cost maybe like $80-90 million to make, and she missed out on $50 million. But her payday was like millions. And you suing for, you supposed to be, I was supposed to get this 50 million. It's like, yeah, but like, what are we actually talking about? Like, so you're suing for because you missed out on 50 million, but 50 million you could take that same 50 million and break that up over probably all the people that are the lighting directors. I guarantee you they ain't making nowhere near.
But hold on,
all the people she signed a certain contract.
Her contract for Marvel in itself,
and then they changed it from it's not going to be in theaters anymore. It's going
to
be on streaming services.
But it's going to be on both.
And a lot of
it's on both.
It's on both. It was always on both, and you got to pay for it.
It's supposed to be on.
You have to pay for it on Disney Plus. You have to. It's $30. You have to pay for
Premier access.
And again, she ain't getting that. That's why she's suing them niggas. Because y'all told me this is what it's going to be. A lot of her money was.
But what I'm saying is,
the point is like how much money
the box office numbers that were going to come in.
He's talking about like, goddamn, how much money
I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, so you already made
we also,
80 plus million.
A podcast or two ago, we also said niggas need the whole billion or whatever the fuck we said.
Whole billion for what?
Or whatever the fuck it was that we said. Money, what is it, 10 million or whatever it was?
Oh, yeah. 10 million in 10 years?
Niggas also said they needed all of that.
But, bro, I'm going to be super honest with you. You give me 10 million, I'm giving a whole lot of that back to the community. I'm building schools, housing. I'm telling you, I'm not saying.
But you're going to write it off too, right? You're getting it right back.
I mean, that's the American way. But my point is, I would give a lot. There would be a lot of empowerment that comes from it. If you give me 10 million, there's a lot of people that's going to eat off of that.
That's
10
because
million.
you're a civilized individual.
You know what I mean? And it's just, to me, it just seems like greed just like runs.
Fuck Old Spice.
But Steph Curry, he has a whole.
It's just like Warren Hill said: if you get it and you know it ain't for you, it'll never.
Well, like that's like the shit I was talking about, like with Kyrie Irving, when he did the water shit over there in Afghanistan and all that shit I was talking about on the last show.
Yeah, like Akon, they put electricity in villages and stuff, like all types of stuff. Like that's what people should be doing. I'm not saying give all your money away. I'm not saying go buy your Rolls Royce, go buy your do whatever. Because I'm a stunt. You know what I'm saying? We already know that.
We know.
You already know. I stunt now. I ain't nowhere near. You know what I mean? Like you put me in the right situation. Yeah. But my point is, I feel like there has to be a level of like, okay. You don't got nobody that you can reach back down and pull up with you. Like these people get this money, and it's like, how are you the only? How does it feel being the only? The singular man in the room. You make the most money out of everybody in the world, but your employees making. You work at Amazon right now. You making maybe $15, $16 an hour, maybe.
But the owner is making $16.
$16 a second. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like probably way times more than that.
Probably way more.
You know what I mean? Like 2 racks, 20,000 racks per second, and you making $16 an hour.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
You can barely pay your bills.
And then the argument will be, well, it's a global company. They employ a lot of people. It's like, but that's bullshit.
And it comes to your door in an hour or two after you order it.
It comes to your door an hour after you order it because these niggas has got spaceships and sending them up in drones and all types of crazy shit.
But it's
for wine and cheese parties.
But guess what? The person who packs it, ships it, and it's not the same people who
it's different people.
Packs it, ships it, and brings it to you. Yeah. It's all different people, but all those people are probably barely able to make their bills.
Those people are living paycheck to paycheck, guaranteed. Most of them are living paycheck to paycheck. Unless you're in management,
but the owner of the company could go into space just because the fuck he feels like it.
The owner of the company could give all of us $1 million. Every citizen in this country $1 million
and still be a billionaire. Yeah, that's facts. Bezos has so much money. I read the article too. Bezos has so much money, he can give every citizen of the United States $1 million and still be a billionaire.
We could all be millionaires, and he would still have more. He
could literally give everyone. There's only 320 million people in America.
That's nothing to him.
$320 million to Bezos. He has 320 billion, probably if not more,
clean up the debts.
So listen. Bezos has enough money to give every United States citizen $1 million and still be a billionaire.
But what they say is then that would destabilize the economy, because then if you give all these people $1 million, and all of a sudden
nobody be broke.
Exactly, and then all of a sudden there's like all these people buying.
I don't want you uncultured niggas living next to me.
What would destabilize the economy too?
And people would end up still broke.
The economy is built on
poverty. Everybody ain't just gonna flip.
The economy is built on the back of poverty.
Not everybody's gonna flip the million, but if everybody's a millionaire, then it doesn't matter.
Who's gonna shovel shit?
Yeah.
You got $1 million. Why you gonna go shovel shit
Exactly.
for 7? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The minimum wage is $7.50 a fucking hour.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So if Bezos gave you $1 million, are you still gonna go shovel shit? Are you still gonna go work at McDonald's?
I'm telling you.
So then, should he give everybody $1 million?
But that's my point.
He's not going
that's
to.
my point. The
It
thought
doesn't
process
Should
is.
he or not? Then?
No, that's my
It's like
point.
you just said,
Should he? Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna do shit.
No,
Exactly.
listen,
It would, it would destabilize the entire economy. There would be no such thing as McDonald's. Who working behind the counter? You know what I mean? Like, I got $1 million. I'm not working behind this counter no more.
Fair.
You know what I mean? Like, there would be nobody to do the job.
At least not till the millions run out.
I'm not saying he should or shouldn't.
So that's another season.
Wait. I'm not saying he should or shouldn't. What I'm saying is he has so much money. He can make so much more of an impact versus just, I'm going up to space for 8 minutes.
I'm just gonna fuck off
for an exploratory mission to go see what the world looks like.
That's the problem with capitalism.
That's
the problem with capitalism.
You said if he gives everybody $1 million, then no one's
Everything
doing
will
the
shut
little
down.
things that niggas.
So it would destabilize the economy.
Everything will shut down.
Else is doing it.
It would ruin the way of life as we know it.
So then he shouldn't do that.
That's not about that, Saquon.
It's not whether or not he should
If
do
it
it.
would have ruined the way of life.
No, he can. It's possible
for
for him to. We're saying it's possible for him to do it.
If he did do that, then
He has so much money. He has so much money that he can do that. But that's wrong with capitalism. See, capitalism is about building capital.
Yeah.
Socialism is about building society.
But if he did that, money would no longer exist.
Money would exist. There would still be a such thing as
It wouldn't have as much value.
No, money would still exist because some people will fuck off that money so fucking fast.
Yeah.
Bezos will still be the richest man in the world. Because if you had $1 million, what the first thing you're going to do? I'm going to go on Amazon and order everything I ever wanted.
on Amazon.
You can give it right back to Bezos.
I said everybody ain't gonna flip that shit. Everybody ain't gonna end up rich from that shit.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, we're at 3 hours of showtime. So no. Whether he should or shouldn't, that's not the question. It's not about ethics, bro. It's about he's able to.
It's about the fact that he's able to.
So the fact that
doesn't make
Whoa,
and
that
not,
doesn't give me $1 million, please.
the fact that he's able to, the fact that he's able to, and
I
still
would
would
never
be
bet for nothing,
one of the
dude.
richest people in the whole fucking world. That goes to show what the problem with capitalism is.
and it shows you the huge wealth gap
Absolutely.
between people like him
Yeah.
and people like us.
Because like Tupac said, why should anybody have $25 million and people are out here starving?
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
It makes no
because
sense.
How can the CEO of ExxonMobil get $125 million bonuses per year, but the person who works at Exxon is making $8? Because you can trickle that down to every employee, and everybody would be middle upper class.
Yeah, it
because
sense.
listen, if mankind worked for the better of mankind, we would already be on Jupiter. Because if nobody's hungry, everybody's working towards a better future.
Right, these people just working towards tonight.
That's the problem with capitalism.
For this evening.
Capitalism is about building and hoarding capital.
Yeah.
Socialism is about building society.
And
But
not to
then
mention,
if that go into other shit like you said, I mean, there wouldn't be no McDonald's. Shit wouldn't get built.
Hey, look,
Bridges wouldn't get fixed.
bro.
Now I'm saying shit like that.
If
know
there
what I
wasn't
mean?
no McDonald's, people will be healthier.
that's
All
true.
right, but who's going to fix the bridges?
Everybody. There would be no problem.
Yeah.
You think if everybody was rich, they would let the shit go to waste? Do you think if everybody was rich, people would stop fucking? They would shit in the ocean. People wouldn't pollute. You know what?
Where would it go then?
You know
No,
what?
no, no,
Where
no,
would it go? Because who's going to collect? Who's going to collect the garbage?
Do you know why there's plastic in the ocean?
What?
Because of capitalism.
Well, people would still.
Because no. Because Coca-Cola has to make 70 billion bottles per year
Well, that's true.
because they want to make $70 billion per year.
That's true.
If everybody was rich, people would live better.
Okay.
It is poverty. Guess who buys the most Coca-Cola?
But the
People
thing-
who can't afford to buy stock in Coca-Cola.
But wait, here's the
That's who buys the most.
Here's the irony, though. Here's the irony of it. If everybody was rich, money would become obsolete.
Then I just said that.
And we would be better
So
off.
if money becomes obsolete, then none of us are rich.
But we will work
And
towards
if none
society.
of-
Society would be better.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is, just think about it. Fuck with me for a second.
Yeah.
If money becomes obsolete, it's almost like before money, before commerce. We just living
Stone
in
Age.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like
It
we
was
just
not
living,
the fucking Stone
not
Age.
the Stone Age, but we just living in a.
I'm just saying,
we're just
like-
living in a society where commerce doesn't run society.
Listen, in ancient Kemet, if anything, there was a barter system. And look, they were more advanced than we are today.
Yeah.
In ancient Kemet, they had
I mean,
batteries,
they
they had lights. They were more advanced than we are today.
I mean, they didn't have iPhones. They wasn't more advanced than us. They
Well,
just
well,
were.
well, why-
they just were very
why were the
advanced for the
carvings
society
of
that they were in.
Helicopters and spaceships, they were way more advanced than we were.
They wasn't Bluetoothing.
But okay, they weren't Bluetoothing. But let me. So why cannot man in today's
engineered-
modern
they
society?
They pioneered the way to
Modern
to
day
get the
engineers
Bluetooth.
said they cannot replicate and rebuild the pyramids
Yeah.
because it's too far advanced.
It is.
With
Well,
all the modern tech, they were way more advanced because it wasn't about capitalism. It wasn't about I want the most of everything. It wasn't about greed.
you're crazy as hell.
Greed
You
is a
think the
European
ancient Egyptians
concept.
wasn't about greed? No.
Why? Because they were adorned in gold and jewelry.
Very, very greedy. Bury me with all my shit. Don't leave nothing to these kids. They were very.
But, all the
Egyptians-
kids were laced. All the kids already had their own shit.
And when they, no, not all
But
of them.
it wasn't. But it wasn't about greed. It wasn't about this is all my shit. It wasn't about I got this. You can't have
That's
it.
exactly what it was. I'm a god on earth.
Those were
How much more greed is? I mean, like
those were in the late dynastic periods where they were lighter and lighter and lighter. We're talking about back to Emotech. We're talking about the fathers of technology, modern innovation, fam. We're not talking about the Egyptians they teach us about, because that's bullshit. What they teach us about ourselves is bullshit.
no, but what I'm saying,
We're talking about ancient Egypt, the ones who built the pyramids,
the ones who built the pyramid.
Sphinx,
You know why they built the
the
pyramid?
obelisk.
Yeah, and they built it. The pyramids were monuments and tombs for one motherfucker. It was one pyramid for one
Those
motherfucker.
pyramids are in
And then
tune
they
with
would
the
just-
stars in the sky.
Exactly.
Those pyramids are healing centers.
Those pyramids.
Those pyramids
are
give
death
off
traps.
energy.
And if
They
you
give
go
off
in
energy.
them, you ain't coming out.
They give off energy. That's because the people who are in them ain't supposed to be in them.
Exactly. Nobody.
No.
my point.
The ones who are in them aren't supposed to be in them.
Nobody's supposed to be in them.
Look at that obelisk in C. Kane's painting. Powerful.
The spirit. That's the
It's
spirit.
called an obelisk.
Yeah, I know the shape is. But I'm saying that's the spirit of African man.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever
you
that
see
is.
it. That is a
Yeah.
powerful symbol to us. It
Yeah.
rings to us. It is true to us.
Yeah.
We built that. We did that. We
No,
built
I'm
those
not-
pyramids that are in tune with the fucking stars in the sky perfectly.
I know that.
So it wasn't about.
but that's not to say that there wasn't greed involved.
Those are the ones commissioned. That's the pharaoh who commissioned those pyramids to be
Them
built.
pharaohs used to beat them up. Bring me more gold.
You don't know that.
And grapes,
You're,
bitch.
you're talking about what the Europeans.
Who is
taught us.
Nefertiti?
You're talking about the
Bring me
Europeans
more
taught
gold.
us. Look, it's been proven that slaves didn't build those pyramids
Oh, I don't
because
think
they didn't
did.
bury their slaves in honor like they buried the people who dug the pyramid, who built the pyramids. You're talking about European shit, fam. That's what Europeans taught us about ourselves.
Man, you know how
No,
big
sir.
one of those big
We were way
rocks-
more
I ain't
advanced.
like
Like I
that
said,
shit.
they cannot replicate anything we did in ancient Africa, in ancient Kemet, ancient Ethiopia, ancient whatever they used to call that continent. They can't replicate it to this day with all their modern machinery and modern technology. They still cannot rebuild and redid what we done.
They can do it. This is very, very difficult.
No, they can't. They can't fathom it. They can't even begin to fathom it.
No, like how do you get? It's like smooth all the way up on
It should
four
be easy.
sides.
But look, like you said, we have iPhones.
Yeah.
You have an iPhone, but you can't rebuild that stone structure.
Uh-huh.
So what is the greater technology?
It's because
is it the iPhone or is the pyramid?
And those stones are huge.
Okay, so
Huge.
So to you, what's greater technology, an iPhone or a pyramid?
Yeah.
I mean, this is greater technology by
How?
definition.
How? No. To you,
No,
to you.
No, just period. Like
Oh,
they
okay,
wasn't.
okay.
Cleopatra wasn't like, yo, what's up?
But guess what?
You know what I
Steve
mean?
Jobs can't build a pyramid.
Steve Jobs can't build pyramids.
All the techs at Apple can't build a pyramid.
But this is a technological advance that they couldn't even fathom. We couldn't even fathom this.
How do you know?
They couldn't fathom this
It
when you was growing
it
up.
could be reverse technology. How do you know?
But it's not though.
Clearly, they communicated. They said they communicated. The pyramids give off. The pyramids and other objects were communication devices. Like they said, all the pyramids were connected. Like you communicate the motherfucker all the way across the motherfucking globe.
But that's one structure. We all got phones sitting at this table.
That's not a greater technology.
Yes, it is.
It's easily replicated.
I can call somebody in China right now.
Okay, but that's
not. They wasn't doing that.
But according to history, through those pyramids, you can communicate with everybody else that had a fucking pyramid base.
Pigeon poems.
My point is, how many people had pyramids? Like, it wasn't.
They're all over the world, under the ocean. They're everywhere. Pyramids are all over the globe.
There's not more pyramids than we have phones. We have communication towers. We have communication towers that talk to airplanes and get your plane.
Pyramids and iPhones.
No. But there are pyramids all over the globe, not just Africa and America.
I'm not saying
I'm talking about Russia.
I'm not saying it's not a technological advancement. What I'm saying
it can't be replicated.
What I'm saying,
this is bullshit compared to a pyramid.
This is not bullshit
compared to a pyramid.
Man,
it cannot be replicated.
Do you understand the concept that I can talk to somebody who is not in this house right now on the phone?
Yes.
That is, I mean, think about that.
Yes.
No, I mean, like, from a real, like, I can talk to a human being who is not here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If we didn't have these phones, I couldn't call nobody in Pennsylvania right now. But you know what I mean? Like, that's
pyramid.
If we ain't had no house phone on this motherfucker and we all had pagers, it'd be fucked up.
It's such a simple structure, but it cannot be duplicated.
It can't be duplicated by us.
It gives off power.
It can't be duplicated by us.
It's also a power station.
Listen,
it gives off energy.
But what I'm saying is,
it's perfectly aligned with the stars.
Sure.
That iPhone don't mean shit.
Sure, but
when the next one come out,
whoever built the pyramids, you think they could build this stuff? That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
they couldn't.
It's probably their technology to begin with.
If they could build it, they would have had it.
It's probably their how do you know what they
All
didn't?
I'm saying is this is
we don't know that they didn't.
No, City. What I'm saying is
they found batteries. They found electric power, light bulbs.
I know
in
that.
Egypt.
I know
in ancient Egypt, they had light bulbs,
and they was wiping their ass with papyrus leaves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't more technologically advanced than we are.
They weren't tearing down. It wasn't deforestation. They weren't ruining the earth when they were doing it.
Of course not, because they didn't have the machinery that was adding to the See, the problem is that with technological advancement comes the degradation of the natural. That's the problem. And so they were in a much more naturalistic state than we are. I agree with you that it was an advancement and that they were more advanced in certain ways as far as the society goes in terms of the whole society being healthier and being, I mean, like, people were way healthier back in the day than even in the 40s and 50s than even than we are now. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you start going back into the Quran, the biblical sense, like, you know, Moses and them, they was like 200-300 years old, you know what I mean, before, by the time Noah and them built the ark, them niggas was in their triple 800s, you know what I mean? According to biblical, but if they had McDonald's, you see what I'm saying? But they wasn't mass producing. But they weren't. They couldn't mass produce. They couldn't communicate. They couldn't.
There was no need to.
There was a need to, because that's how we're here now.
No.
And so what happened with the human race?
European and greed, fam. That's Europeans and greed. That's capitalism.
That's the only reason why people want to talk to people.
The mass produce is capitalism.
Mass produce, the need to do it. The need to do it.
That's a European concept.
The need to do it is not capitalism. The capitalism comes from charging people to do it.
Yeah.
But the need to do it is necessity. It's important to me that I can talk to this farmer in.
That's not
necessary.
Which
also would go back into.
That's not necessary.
That will also go back into.
So you're
for global, not for local, but
Facebook,
from a global perspective.
Instagram, social media, that's not necessary.
No, of course not.
But that goes back into
this phone isn't necessary.
The money will be
not
obsolete.
Necessary. It's nice.
But see, global economics that skips over local economics.
Of course.
That's why
it would all become level playing field.
That's why farmers in Ohio sell their crops to China, and there's people in Ohio starving.
Exactly.
That's the problem. No, capitalism is the problem.
But also,
there's not a need to. It's a want to.
Yeah, but we also have to think about medicines. That's why we have advancements in medicine.
We wouldn't need those medicines if we weren't being poisoned.
Are you killing me?
To begin with,
they was dying at 42. Like that was like
you said,
life expectancy.
But no, they were dying at 42.
The Egyptians.
No, they weren't. You just said they lived to be 800-900 years old.
We talk about biblical. I'm not talking about biblical.
Where do you think that comes from? That's Egyptian.
I'm talking about
African.
AD.
That's African, fam.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm talking about AD though.
You were talking about Europeans.
I'm talking about
those are Europeans.
I'm talking about Cleopatra didn't live.
Those are Europeans.
Nefertiti, Imhotep.
Those are Europeans.
Imhotep was very old. like they didn't live to be.
You had to go to school in ancient Kemet for 40 years before you can call yourself anything. They went to school for 40 years before you can even call yourself. You went to school for 40 years.
And by 45, you was in a wheelchair.
No, they were not.
Yes,
they were not.
Yes, they were.
They lived to be hundreds and hundreds of years old.
Are you talking about you? But you're talking again. We're talking about centuries.
You can't say biblical because the Bible's bullshit.
We're talking about. Hold up. I'm not talking about
like one person.
But what I'm saying is
yes, one person.
But what I'm saying is
you're to be 200, 300, 400 years old.
You're talking about you're talking about ages before even ancient Egyptian as we know it, like Egypt, like as we know it. Like you're talking about before it was even Egypt. That's my point. I'm talking about by the time modern
or Kush
history started being, recorded in a way that we can understand it today.
European history. Europeans recorded our history.
Whoever recorded it, by the time they started recording it, we weren't living 800 years anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago. People weren't living to be 800, 200 years ago. If you was 800, 200 years ago, you'd be alive today. And, I mean, maybe they are.
I'm not talking about 200, 300 years ago. We're talking about.
But
we're talking about the last 6,000 years is when the European came into existence. We gotta cut this off.
Right. Cut it off. Then.
Speaking slang, talking shit. Thank y'all. Another episode. Thank y'all very much, man.
This was wild. This episode done turned into some bullshit.
We like zeitgeist off this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Talking about
Speaking slang, talking shit, man. Thank y'all again.
Once again, it's your 4 levels.
We in those double digits, so imagine with the triple digits, man. Y'all have no idea.
We're gonna live to see 400, 800 episodes.
Shout out to all my co-hosts, man. I love all y'all, man. Y'all great. Wonderful fucking people, man.
Love you too,
period.
Big bro.
I am B.I.G.G. Church. Hustle hard from the first to the first, man. Signing off.
Scotland's the hustler. Speaking slang, talking shit. Shout out to our guest we had today too. C. Kane, always.
Dope, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Yeah, it's your boy Benny Domino. Benny Domino, who just got cut off, a.k.a. Big Ben, a.k.a. Ben 10. Have a good evening or morning or whatever it is right now when you're listening to this.
Our smooth cats and dogs, you know what I'm saying?
It's morning.
It's raining over there, but it's sunshine over here, baby.
All you cool cats and kittens.
It's definitely Sunday.
We're not supposed to
talk when we do record.
You want to sign off on that?
Oh, yeah. Quality, man.
He signed off 3 seconds ago.
Speaking slang, talking shit.